Program is paid for by Investor Schooling. All opinions or statements expressed on the program are solely those of Investor Schooling or their guests and do not reflect the opinions of WPHT or Odyssey.
WPHT, WPHT-HD,
You're live.
3 Philadelphia. From the Piazza Auto Group Studios, experience the power of one with 8 brands and 25 locations. Always live on the free Odyssey app. The Larry Steinhouse Show.
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another high-energy edition of the Larry Steinhouse Show. We need that high energy after the show that comes on.
I know, they're so bad. Like, they're so
boring,
bad.
that show. It's like, I have to listen to it while we're waiting. I'm like, and my whole audience is gone.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I think I need to protest PHT because that's terrible. That show.
Yeah,
it's really bad.
I know, but would they listen to you at all? Will they listen to you?
Well, they listen to my money.
Yeah.
But what do I do? Say, hey, I don't want to be on the air anymore because I have this creepy lady who is boring and doesn't belong on WPHT before me.
I don't know, but you have to do something about it and say, that there's no synergy there between what she talks about and what we talk about. That all it does is like dry up the audience at that point.
And what do they say? They say, well, what do you want to do? You want to continue advertising, or you want to, or you want to drop us because we'll fill your spot in a second. Which I don't know if that's true anyway, but you would think with all the money and as many years as you've been on, you would think that they would pay attention. You think they'd have some loyalty. Remember, we almost lost the show about a year ago.
Yeah.
Because I had a fight with them over something that never even happened, which is the funniest thing. The whole thing about coming to the radio station, which I had a fit with them because they kept lying to me. But it's just funny that I just don't know what to do. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I just was thinking about that. So let's go back to this. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another high energy. That wasn't even high energy, was it?
No,
it was
but it's just bitching. That's all. That's what we do is we bitch, right?
Yeah. That's what I do. I bitch, right? Exactly.
You bitch, yeah.
Right.
You're
Welcome
bitching
to another.
soon, Larry. You're bitching soon.
We'll talk about my bitching in a couple of minutes about how this company may go out of business because of my bitching. Anyway, welcome to another high energy edition of the Larry Steinhouse Show. Should I say that more energy?
No, I'm excited to be back because I feel like I haven't been here in a while. Like
I know, really.
I feel at least two or 3 weeks I haven't been here, so I feel like I'm.
I know, and I'm sick. I've got terrible stomach ache for a week now since I came off the cruise.
You got to just start chewing some ginger. Maybe that'll help you.
I think I have to go to the doctor now.
Yeah.
I think on Monday I'm going to go to the doctor.
Yeah, I think it's past a week. You have to see what's going on.
Yeah, and it's taking a lot of energy out of me. I can't even. I have work to do. I have paperwork I must do, and I can't even think about it. Isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'm your host Larry Steinhouse, and joining me today is the brilliant Dr. Deb Anderson, bringing her sharp insight, wisdom, and the perfect balance we all count on. Omri is out today, but don't worry. We've got a show packed with financial insight, energy, and plenty of laughs to keep you going. Today, we're diving into the stock options, real estate, and wealth-building strategies, plus the latest in the economy, politics, and current events, all broken down so you can understand how it affects your money and how your financial future will be affected as well. Expect great insights, practical advice, and maybe a few shocking takes, because that's what we do best. Hey, we're broadcasting live from Investor Schooling headquarters, your home for learning how to invest in real estate, trade stocks, take control of your financial life, and don't forget to RSVP to our free class this Thursday at investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com. It's the perfect way to start your financial journey or take it to the next level. Hey, I want to thank our sponsors. First of all, I want to thank my friend Dan at Marketing Agency Near You. They are the team behind all our websites, investorschooling.com, SultanIncomeFund.com, LarrySteinhouse.com, and our charity, Live27.org. Claim your free consultation. Dan will help you do yours as well. He'll help you do your website as well. If you go to yourfreeplan.com, that's yourfreeplan.com, Dan will help you out. I also want to thank PB Adjusting. My friend Peter and his team help homeowners get more money from insurance claims. Visit pbadjusting.com to learn more, and I'm telling you, never do this alone. Always use a public adjuster. PB Adjusting is my favorite, and Peter will take good care of you. Also, the Sultan Income Fund. Invest with the Sultan, collect like a king. Hey, it's designed for accredited investors. And don't forget, we used to say the returns were 36 to 48% per year, but our attorney told us we can't say that anymore. So, returns so high that our attorney says we can't say them anymore.
You're such a goofball.
Also, finally, the Joe Keller team at Cross Country Mortgage, the only person I trust to get me a mortgage. Whether you're buying, refinancing, or investing, Joe Keller and his team will make it happen. And, of course, we want to hear from you. Hey, do we have the recording of Omri? Glenn?
Yeah, we do.
All right, you ready? We want to hear from you. Call us at
855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137. 1137. Call us at 855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137.
It's just not the same not having him here. You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
the same,
It's
I
not
know.
the same.
It's 855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137.
So cracks me up.
That was perfect timing. You picked the right one, Glenn. All right, and of course, join your coffee. I'm sorry, grab your coffee, turn up the volume, get ready for another insightful, entertaining, and financially empowering episode of The Larry Steinhouse Show. Let's get started, Deb.
Woo!
We are in
on.
December. We got 2 more weeks till Christmas.
I know.
How
I
cool
know,
is that?
I know. Did you start your shopping yet?
I don't shop for Christmas.
No. I know. I buy whatever I want all year long, so that's why I'm just
exactly.
like.
So it's really hard for me because I don't really shop for Christmas. Like, I mean, I do and I don't. Like my son, like, what do you want? Is what I say. What do you need? What do you need for your house? Right.
Yeah.
So he needs a deck for the back of his house. So I'll probably pay for his deck. That kind of
nice.
thing.
It was, I have to say, it was interesting working with your son for a while.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you were away right before your cruise, your son called me up because I guess he got offered a possible contract job and he needed some guidance on the pricing.
Right.
And him and I were having like this interesting conversation a couple times back and forth. And then he was so sweet. He's like, hey, is it okay if I call you? And I just pick up the phone and call. I'm like, what's up? What can I do for you? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, he was just very nice. He's so different from you.
He's not that different from me.
He's funny. He's always throwing jokes out and cracking, he's always
Right.
cracking jokes. Like I
Right.
got that from him. And then he was sending me stuff about how he does all the balloon characters and stuff. And I thought that was pretty cool, But it was interesting because I walked him through, this is how I would do it. This is what I would charge. This is why I'm doing this. This is what you should do. This is how you should set up your contract. This is what you need to include. So he was really appreciative, which I thought was really nice. And it was just nice that he even reached out and said, hey, I don't know what to do here. Can you help me?
Yeah. I was really glad you helped him. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was really nice. It was really nice and then I think once or twice afterwards they called him up and they said, he had some interactions with them and we, I'm like, this is what you're going to say, this is how you're going to handle it.
Right.
So it was
I haven't asked him to
interesting.
see if he got that job yet. It was pretty good. So it's basically, just so you guys know, my son he does training. He does corporate training, and someone asked him to put together a training program on a topic that he doesn't know all that much about.
No, that's not it at all.
No?
No, it's not at all. So they already have the slides already put together.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, so it was
I
four.
didn't know that.
Yeah, they were 4 slide decks, but they were 80 to 100 slides each. The content was already developed and already set,
okay.
but they was going to go in there and do the instructional design on it.
Oh, okay. So it's a
Yeah.
lot different. I thought he had to create the slide decks too. Okay.
No,
That's why I came up with the number I came up with.
Yeah, so the number you came up with was like way off target. But,
Yeah, because I thought he had to create the slides.
Yeah, but
Okay.
so then we kind of reworked everything, and then but the amount of work he was doing, it still commanded a high price because it was a lot of work, and so we kind of walked through, how do you figure this out, per slide and blah blah blah, so you could figure out his numbers.
So for you guys who don't know, Deb has a PhD in instructional design, and that's why I had him call. But and that's also why. One of the reasons why investor schooling is so good, because Deb, helps us with the programming material, the financial IQ program that we do in Vegas, that's coming up in Vegas. That program, you and I wrote that together.
Yeah.
What an incredible program that is.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I think that came out really good, and everybody really seems to like it. And it was interesting because the first time we ran it, we had a couple students, and I'm really good friends with them, and they're like, I'll let you know, whatever it needs to be. And she's like, has her list. I'm like, just let me know, because that's the whole idea, is that we can get it better every time.
Sure.
And at the end of the 3 days, she's like, don't touch it. Leave it alone. Leave it the way it is. She's like, I wouldn't change anything. I'm like, really? I'm like, okay. But it was great because she's one of those people who's not going to hold back, which is what I need,
Right, exactly.
and they were very happy, which was fantastic. So it was really cool.
So you guys know we write programs. I mean, this is something we take very seriously. We take our business very seriously. Matter of fact, I don't think we almost never have complaints, and when we do, of course, we satisfy them right away. We're going to talk about a business in a couple of minutes that doesn't satisfy their company, but let's do this real quick. Let's go to Crazy John in Philly. What's going on, Crazy John?
Hello, Larry.
Watch your mouth, John. I'm telling you now, watch your mouth.
Yeah.
And Glenn, drop him if he curses. I'm just letting you know now.
I understand.
All right.
Larry, is it possible for me to see you in person? I'm thinking about more and more about the Sultan Income Fund.
You should definitely join
I'd
the Sultan
like to
Income
talk to you
Fund.
in person.
Yeah, so why don't you come in?
Like to join?
Why don't you come into class? Why don't you come into the
You tell me
mastermind
anytime,
Monday? What?
anytime.
So come to the
Anytime,
mastermind
you
on
tell
Monday.
me.
Slow down. Let me answer the question first.
Monday?
Monday night. Come to the mastermind. So the mastermind is at 6. Why don't you come at 5?
6 o'clock?
Yeah, come at 5. Come early,
I'm coming at 5.
and we'll talk, and then you
Uh-huh.
can stay for the mastermind.
Yeah, before I put out all this money, I don't know much about it.
Well, you're not going to put out any money because
It's
I'm
in
not going to
person?
let you put out any money until I make sure that you qualify for it.
Okay, how about if I bring the money? I'm just kidding.
No, you can't. I wouldn't even let you do that.
no,
It doesn't
no,
work
don't
that
do
way.
that.
You
No,
can't.
no.
You can't do that. So this is so for you guys who don't know what we're talking about. We have a fund. It's called the Sultan Income Fund, and the returns are incredible. They're so incredible that our attorney won't even let us tell you what they are because they're so incredible. And this is for accredited investors only.
And this is not a sales pitch.
Right, it's not a payout. It's for
This is
accredited
not-
investors only.
this is not a sales pitch.
You have to fill. It's for by private placement memorandum only. And you have to qualify for it, of course. And then, of course, I just want to talk to you before you join the fund because I want to make sure that it's right for you. Because I've had people come to me like, I have $1 million to my name. Can I put the whole million in the fund? I won't let them because I just don't feel that's appropriate. So I'll let them put up to a half, but I don't even recommend that. I would recommend 200 to 300,000. But I don't know what your situation is, John. I'm just bringing it up because that's why I need to talk to you before you go into the fund. But if you want to find out more about this. Yeah, so hold on 1 second. If you want to find out more about this, you can send me a text message. Send a text message to 26786.
I got a rotary phone.
Hold on, John. Let me finish
I got
talking.
a rotary phone, buddy.
John, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everybody else.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, slow down.
Oh, okay,
I'm talking
okay,
to
I'm
everybody.
sorry.
All right. So everybody else out there wants to find out more about this, send a text message to 26786. That's the phone number, 26786. Send the word Sultan, SULTAN, to 26786, and you can find out more information about this as well. All right, so John, what else you got going on?
Let's see. Well, what is it? Is it like a traded fund, or what do I do when I join in? What is it? ETF or
No. So it's a private
tell me in
fund. It's a
person.
private placement memorandum. So it's a
Private fund.
private fund. It's a private fund that has a maximum of 50 people in the fund, 50 shares in the fund, I should say. Maximum 50 shares in the fund, and each share is $100,000, and you would get returns based on that. There's more information, a lot of information you really should, look at, which is the private placement memorandum. It's a document that you must receive and must sign that you received it before you can even become part of the fund, and we have to check that you are an
That's
accredited
it.
investor.
So I'll see you at 5 o'clock. It's that same place where you have the meetings, right?
Exactly, yeah. We'll see you then, John. I'm looking forward to it. And you're a crazy guy,
Okay.
but something about you I like.
I know. Odd. Okay. At least you know who I am exactly, which is good.
I know who you are.
All right, thanks, huh?
All right, you got it, man. Take care.
I'll see you Monday.
You got
All
it.
right,
See ya.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh boy.
He has a rotary phone. Is he gonna show up in a horse-drawn carriage too?
I don't know, but I just find it. It's like he's one of those people that probably his entire life he probably just squirreled money away, and now he doesn't have enough money to survive on, which is not unusual. I mean, he may. I'm just using this, but he probably squirreled money away, and now because he didn't ever got a touch-tone phone, right?
I just recognize his voice. As soon as I recognize his voice, I'm like, oh, he's the one who curses.
Oh,
I need
I
to
know.
watch him.
Actually, if you look at the notes that Glenn sent, it actually says he already warned him about cursing.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you can't see this screen, can you?
So interestingly enough, 2 weeks ago, I got another eye exam,
Okay.
and then last Saturday I ordered a new pair of glasses, and I am disgusted to say that my glasses without insurance have reached over $900 now a pair.
Oh, good. You get an HSA, right?
Yeah, I have.
Good. You get to write those off.
Yeah, I wrote it off. But so they're ordered.
Did you get
and
Versace's like mine?
I don't even know what I got. I just look at nice frames. I'm not like I like what I like. So I'm like, I try this one, I try this one, I try that one. And I don't really care what brand it is. So I ordered them. They are on order. Hopefully they'll be in the next week or two, and then maybe I'll be able to see the screen.
Well, next week or the next time we're doing a radio show, we'll be in the new studio.
Right.
So maybe the TV will be easier for you to read. Or the monitor
Maybe.
will be
Yeah.
easier for
You
to
were
read.
gonna you were gonna put one here on the screen, out here on the table for me.
Yeah, I just didn't do it because we were moving the studio.
Yeah, but
I can still do it in the other one if you want to when we move.
Yeah, maybe just because I have a hard time reading far
That's
away.
possible.
I
Sure, we can
think
do
it's just that. I think you hit a point where the glasses can only do so much, and it's not going to correct it
Well,
100%.
I'm at the point where I hate my glasses. I wanted to get LASIK. Did I tell you that story?
Yeah, but it don't. So I asked about LASIK for me, and they said I'll be trading one for the other. So I'll be able to see far away, but I'll need glasses for close up.
So I can't do either.
Oh, okay.
I can't get LASIK. Period. There's something about my eyes. Like there's certain people they just can't do it on.
Right.
I have those eyes, of course.
Yeah.
So that stinks that I can't do it. They actually said if I do cataract surgery, they can replace the lenses in my eyes.
Oh, the whole idea skews me out.
I know, but I'm like tempted because I can't stand my glasses. They're such a pain.
My dad had that done. My dad had that done, and it was great for like the last 15 years. He saw saw great with the.
Really,
I
think I need to look into it. I mean, I'll probably be out for a week, but I really can't stand it. I can't. The glasses are such a pain.
You know, it's funny because like I write all this medical stuff, you know, and everybody has their one thing that they can't handle. So my thing is eyeballs. Like I can't deal with like the eyeballs that excuse me out. So of course I get this project, and I have to watch live cataract surgery. Like I have to watch like this video of them.
Oh no!
You know, pulling the eye. Oh my God! It was just, and I remember like watching it through my fingers. You know what I mean? Like because I just couldn't watch it and groaning and like just getting skeeved out. That I guess it was so loud that my kid's like, "What's going on, Mom? Are you all right?" And I'm like, "I gotta watch this thing and ski." I can't, you know, just trying to watch it. It was just freaking me out. Like I can't do anything with eyeballs. Like I'll do anything else. You know, I'll watch brain surgery and I have no issues, or take out a liver. I can care less. But anything to do with eyeballs, I just really I struggle with eyeball stuff.
So the wild thing too is like when you do the surgery in your eyeballs, your eyes are open.
I know they hold the thing. You hold your eyes open
weird,
too. Oh, it's just
I hope they lock my head in because I'll be moving my head like crazy.
It just excuse me. It's the whole thing. And then I see all these pictures of all these, you know, viral disease. I don't know. It was just, the whole thing just skews me out. Like I can't handle eyeball stuff.
Yeah, I think I
had eight laser surgeries on my eyes.
Oh my God.
Deb, and it was brutal.
Wow.
It was brutal.
And why did you have so many? Like what happened?
I had a retina.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
So they had to keep, basically what they do is they just keep lasering your eyes, which is like they're trying to basically stitch your retina to the back of your eye.
Oh my God.
Wow.
To keep it from tearing. And it is so uncomfortable. And then they're telling you to look up and you can't see anything and they're holding your eyes open, but your eyeball itself doesn't feel anything. Like they can stick I'm not sorry, Dr. Deb. They can stick a needle right in your eye and you won't feel it. But it's just them, when they put the laser, the pressure on your nerve and holding your eyes open and trying to see, it's brutal. It was not fun.
Thanks for telling me that. That makes me want to really do this even more.
The cataract surgery is painless.
Yeah.
My mom just had it. It's painless.
Yeah, I need to get that done. Because if they can fix I don't care how much it costs. I mean, I don't care if it's covered by insurance or not at this point. I just want to get it done because I can't stand it anymore. I can't stand the glasses.
Yeah,
I won't need them anymore.
Yeah, I'm all right with glasses. I just wish, because I actually have to take off my glasses to read, because I read a lot better with them not on than if I have them on. So
I can't see at this point. I can't see anything. Like if I can take my glasses off, I can't read the screen in front of me anymore.
My frustration is if I take off my glasses a lot when I'm on my phone, or if I'm in the kitchen for something, I take off my glasses, and then I'm like, oh my God, where are my glasses? And I'm like calling my husband, or I'm calling somebody. I'm like, come help me find my glasses. I'm trying to touch it because I can't find my glasses. I don't know where they're at.
The only thing I can read is the timer, and it's blurry. I mean, I can make out the numbers because I can tell what they are.
Yeah.
But that's it. And just so you guys know, in the studio we have a clock, and the clock has really big numbers on it. And that's the only thing I can read at this point. Unless I put my glasses on, I can't read anything.
Yeah.
All right. So, do I go into the story or not?
I think you should. Absolutely, you should. You should.
All right. So we were talking about this before. We were talking about, you know, like business and being in good business sense. You know, listen, there's the theory, right? The customer is always right, and that's not necessarily true. The customer's not always right.
Yeah.
But most of the time, the customer, even if the customer is not right, you got to make the customer happy.
Yeah.
And you got to say, okay, listen, you know, you think you're right, but you're not, or you are right. But let me see what I can do to fix this problem for you.
Yeah, you got to work with them at least a little bit.
Right.
You got to try to work with them. Yeah.
So anybody who follows me on Facebook, I just had a post go viral, absolutely go viral over a company in Doylestown.
I want to see what you're up to now.
How about 200,000 views?
200,000 already?
200,000 views on this post.
Wow.
It's insane. So, and it's all about a company in Doylestown. It's called Black Eyed Susan. It's this woman, Susan Taylor, owns this business. And I got to tell you the story of what happened. So you guys know, I bought a new house, and my wife, we didn't have a lot. We didn't have a lot of time because we just bought the house and we're having a Christmas party next week, and Christmas is coming. And we went on a cruise because my mother turned 85. I took my 85-year-old mother on a cruise, so we didn't have any time. Now, I also thought it'd be really, really cool to give my wife a super surprise.
Yeah, I really think it was such a sweet gesture. It really was,
right. And here was the surprise. The surprise, what it was supposed to be, was we get out of the car, we walk up the stairs to the house, and we open the door. First of all, there's a wreath on the door. The only thing that was supposed to be outside, by the way, was a wreath. So the flower pot story is really weird, too.
Okay.
But the only thing that's supposed to be outside is a wreath on the door, and when we open the door, we're supposed to walk into a winter wonderland of, a Christmas winter wonderland, right?
Right.
So I offered this woman $25,000.
Which is insane. I can't believe you...
$25,000 to create this winter wonderland.
Yeah.
Right? I open the door and there's a tree. There's a tree. Right? A tree. And that's it. Now, the tree, has some stuff on it, and there's some garland on the railing, which, by the way, the garland was this like ugly green. It looked like it was death garland, like it came out of the Black Forest. Like the kind of garland that maybe like a witch would have.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
like a deep green, like a forest green.
Yeah, and it was all wilted.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So then I'm like, well, where is everything? I figured there was going to be, lights and sparkling and maybe, I don't know, something.
Yeah, just like stuff all over the place, like little touches
Wreaths
everywhere.
And more garland and something, right?
Yeah.
And there's nothing. So I turn the corner and I go into the next room. I go into the living room. In the living room, there's a gigantic tree, 12-foot tree, gigantic, with balls on it. Like, that's it. No garland, no nothing.
Yeah.
And on the fireplace mantle, there's a piece of this ugly garland. That's it. That's all there was in the house.
And I mean, I think cost-wise, it probably was not more than like $3 or $4 total, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
at a ridiculous price, it might have been $5.
Yeah.
But this is what they did for $25,000.
Yeah. Because I remember when you showed me the picture, I was like instantly angry for you. You know what I mean?
I had a fit.
Yeah.
So, of course, I immediately texted the owner and said, what is this? I didn't say the nice words. And I said, I didn't expect, $5,000 worth of material and $20,000 worth of labor. I expected $20,000 worth of material and $5,000 worth of labor. Well, what do you mean? What's wrong with it? I'm like, what? So I sent her pictures. I thought maybe the person on the phone was, they never saw it. I said, did you see this? I said, if you did, you should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah. Oh, you should be ashamed of your boss, Susan Taylor, at Black Eyed Susan. It was unbelievable. It was like, really? So Monday, I'm like, I want my money. I just want my money back. Come get all your stuff. I want my money back.
Yeah.
And then Monday, she's like, she ignores me completely. And I said, I want your money. I want my money back. She said, she'll call you on Tuesday. So Tuesday, she calls me.
Yeah.
And I said, this is what I'm going to do. I said, I'm angry, but I'm going to take some responsibility for it. I'll give you two choices. Give me half my money back and leave the stuff, or take all the stuff back and keep $10,000 and give me the rest of the money back. And I said, I'll take full responsibility.
So here's what I don't understand. You keep saying that you take some responsibility. And what responsibility are you taking? And I'm not sure I understand why
you want to know why? I hired her. That's the responsibility I'm taking. So I hired her.
You hired her, but based on what you saw or what you recommended. So, I mean, I'm not sure I understand why you're taking responsibility for something that you didn't do.
No, I understand. I was just trying to make it
easier.
Simple.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Simple. Just make it simple. Right. So, you know what? I'm done. I just.
You just wanted it over.
I did. I just wanted it over. Okay. I actually really, at this point, I want the stuff out of my house.
Okay.
Every time I walk in the room, I'm reminded of how I was robbed. Yeah. I mean, literally robbed, and even my wife is upset about it.
Yeah.
So it's just like I can't even fix it because these stupid trees are in the way. I can't even take these trees out of here and put other trees in because it's just such a pain to take them out.
Okay.
And then we have the Christmas party next week. I don't have time to take these down and put another Christmas tree up.
All right.
So unfortunately, I have to. You know what the whole party's going to be about next week, right? Those ugly trees you got for $25,000. So it's just.
So why don't you just take them out of the house? Why don't you take them out of the house?
I don't have time to take them out of the house.
Okay.
I barely have time to be prepared for the party next week.
Okay.
So I'd like to take them. I honestly like to put them all in boxes, take them in the truck, and put it on her front door and say, "Keep these. I don't want them." And just.
Get Omri to do it, or get Omri to get Chino to do it.
I just can't. It's at this point. It's too much to take it down.
All right.
I want them to come take it down, remove it, and honestly, if they did that last week, if they did that before I posted on Facebook, if they did that, I would have keep my $10,000 and fine.
Yeah.
And that would have been the end of it.
Yeah.
Then she writes back to me, she says, no, I want $5,000 more and I'll fix it. And that was it. I flipped.
Yeah.
So I wrote the story on Facebook, and I put it on my Facebook post. If anybody out there hasn't seen this, go to Larry Steinhouse Facebook page and take a look at this story.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable what she did. By the way, the other thing, too, is the flower pots. I forgot to mention the flower pots, which I didn't even want. Right? So I told her I wanted a wreath on the front door, so she put these two gigantic flower pots with garbage in them. I mean, it looked like two dead sticks and some ugly green stuff coming out. I don't even know what it was.
Okay.
And these flower pots, when we come up to the porch, these flower pots are knocked over and all the dirt inside are all over the porch.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this? So I didn't even get to say, hey, honey, look at this beautiful wreath. Let me show you what's inside. It was like, what is this? I was like, I don't know. And I said, I hired somebody to decorate the house. Like the whole surprise was ruined.
Yeah.
Everything about it was ruined.
Yeah.
And, now we're sitting there, we're picking up the flower pots, and they're freaking heavy, and they got rounded bottoms. They're not rounded bottoms, but they're slightly rounded at the bottom, so, because they either were made wrong or they're just cheap garbage that she bought, so they won't stand up. So I had to actually prop them up to keep them up.
Okay.
So then we go, of course we open the door and we see the terrible job that she did.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I offered her $10,000, give me my $15,000 back, keep the 10. No, I've been doing this business for 40 years. I've never had anybody complain, which I can't believe is even possibly true.
Yeah.
Because if you've been in business 40 years and you've had no complaints, that means you've not done enough business, or you're a complete liar.
Yeah.
Right. So I post this thing on Facebook.
So I wonder if she charged you.
Viral.
I wonder if she charged you that much because of where you moved to and the.
Of course, that's why she charged me that much.
Because I'm sure if I had her come to my house, she offered.
She wouldn't go to your house.
Okay, so she only does like upfront.
Yeah, she's a snob.
Okay, all right, calm down. I'm just asking a question.
No. I'm just saying.
All right,
I'm venting at her, not you.
Okay.
So she's a complete snob. So she sees the house and she sees what the house looks like, and she's like, "Oh, I can rip this guy off. He must expect to spend $25,000 on 2 garbage Christmas trees because that's what all my other clients spent." I'm like, "Are you crazy?" So now this post went viral. I mean, it went viral.
Yeah.
It went to the point where I can't even control it anymore. And then she had an opportunity. My favorite part was she had an opportunity to fix it. Like, she goes on Facebook, and instead of saying, "You know what, Larry, I gave it some thought. You're absolutely right, blah, 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 blah." If you go to her Google page, right, you could actually see her response. And all it does is talk about how disappointed she is in me. "I'm so disappointed in you because you think that, because you cursed me out," which I cursed her out. I mean, she's lucky we weren't in the same room. Right? I now know. I now know why she has the name Black Eyed Susan.
Yeah.
Because I can easily tell that everybody that wants to talk to her would give her a black eye, right? So she tells me, she says that it's my fault, and sorry that the mantle only has one little piece of garland on it because you put a TV on it since the time.
I saw that. She complained that you put a TV on.
Yeah,
so
it's
she
my fault. I put a TV on,
Yeah.
so she only put one piece of garland on and said, "Ha ha, Larry." And by the way, if she would have made the mantle even better, I mean, how could that be $15,000-$20,000 worth of work on a mantle to make it worth the difference? I don't think so.
Yeah.
So and she had 5 days to fix it. In other words, she did it while we were gone. We were gone till Sunday, till Saturday. So Monday was the day she was working on it. So if she came in and go, "Oh, my whole mantle design is ruined. I think instead of making a better mantle design, I'm going to leave it crappy and I can't use the word on the air," right? So
she came in the Monday after you left?
Yeah.
Okay, so she had all week.
She could have went She could have went back home, and she could have said, "Hey, maybe let's redesign this mantle because we charge this guy $25,000."
I would think you would at least for $25,000, you would at least get at least $15,000 worth of material for that.
I agree. I would.
Yeah.
Right. And so she showed me the bill for just the material. The bill for material, full retail price, $5,000.
She showed you the bill?
Yeah, she showed me the bill for the material.
So $20,000 in labor costs?
That's exactly right, yeah.
Wow, she's insane.
So, I mean, and she didn't pay $5,000 for it.
Yeah.
She probably paid $3,000 for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she gets some
markup,
somewhere.
right?
Yeah.
So she's just insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
So that's it. Black Eyed Susan. Her name is Susan Taylor, and I don't care. I mean, it was very funny. Like, aren't you afraid of that you might be sued for defamation of character? No, she defamed her own character.
Yeah.
She could have came to me and apologized. She could have came to me and fixed the problem. She could have came to me, given me my refund. She could have done any of the things except saying it's your fault
And give
that
me
you
5 more
hired
grand.
me. And give me $5,000 more and I'll fix it. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
So
Larry, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Can I ask you a question? So I know you said she thought that you were maybe an easy mark because of where you were living and that she could take advantage of you. But I have a question. Do you think that when they did that, do you think they looked at it and they were like, yeah, that looks great? Or do you think they thought, he won't care? Or what do you think they were thinking?
I don't know, but if they left that house saying, wow, we did it. We're proud. We did a $25,000 job here. They're insane. They're absolutely insane. There's no way that anybody could have walked out of that house going, this is worth $25,000.
So, I saw like some of your comments, some of the comments on there. I forget who it was, but somebody posted that you should go to the news story about that. Like the ABC or NBC or whatever.
How am I going to go to a news story with that, right? I live in a $3 million house and I just paid some woman $25,000 who ripped me off. I mean, that's not like a used car salesman selling a car for $5,000 and the car doesn't run, I
think it's still the same. You paid somebody to do a job, they didn't do it, and they ripped you off. Does it matter if your house is?
No, I think it's a little bit different than that. It's like, there was one or two comments like, what's wrong with you? It's your fault because you hired somebody for $25,000. That $25,000 could have gone to charity or something. They don't know anything about me when people say stuff like that. I run a charity. I keep people in their houses, right? I send gift cards to people anonymously because they're having a terrible Christmas. This is the kind of person I am. And then they're going to say things like, how dare you spend $25,000? That $25,000 could have gone somewhere else. So that's the kind of things that the news company is going to deal with when they do that. And honestly, I don't even care at this point. And the funny part was I actually looked up the building to see who owned it because I was going to go buy it. And,
what building?
The building she's in.
Okay.
Right? I was going to go buy it and I was going to throw her out. That was going to be my revenge, but it turns out she owns it. So you know what my revenge is going to be next? I'm going to buy it out of foreclosure. You know how I'm going to buy it out of foreclosure? Because she's going out of business next year. Because there's no way that she could stay in business with that thing going viral. I mean, if you look at her Facebook page, I put the story on there as a negative review. Now, a bunch of my followers,
they slammed her. They slammed her.
12 negative reviews. I would not recommend. I would not ever. And they're all legitimate. I mean, they're legitimate stories because they're off of my stories. Yeah. But what a fool. Yeah. What a fool.
But so she took off. Did she take off the reviews off Facebook though? Did she block that?
She blocked me. So that's what it is. The reviews are still there.
Okay.
But she blocked me, so I can't see them anymore.
Okay.
And also other people can't connect it anymore.
Okay.
I mean, first of all, she responded yesterday, and her response was so terrible that everybody made fun of her response. There were 500 comments on her response.
I know. I think you have over like 900 comments or something.
And a lot of them are gone now because she pulled off her response, and when she pulled off her response,
a lot of those
go
with
away.
Him. Okay,
right? But it's like think about it, right? She had such an opportunity. She had an audience of hundreds of people that she could have said something nice. She could have said, Larry, you know what? I looked at it again, and I think you're right. Blah, and this is what I'm going to do. And everybody would have said, yay, Susan's a hero. Now Susan's a loser, and Susan's going to lose her business because she's too dumb.
Yeah.
She's too arrogant is really the word, to admit her mistake and fix the problem.
Well, like you said, if she's like a snob, she's not going to listen to... I'm just trying to see if because I see her on here, and I'm just trying to see if I could see reviews. And I know that you put it on here, but I don't see it.
It's weird to find on the phone. It was weird.
Yeah.
But Glenn found them, right?
Glenn, did you find them?
I did find them, but they are gone now.
Okay.
They're gone. I cannot retrieve them.
Oh, they're gone. Okay. So what she did was she blocked the reviews. So what she's basically done is she blocked reviews. So which is a shame but the review on Google is still there.
Yeah, I don't think you could just drop that like on Google, and you did one on.
She can't take that off.
Yeah, and then you did one on Yelp too, right?
Yelp, yep, and House also.
And which one?
House, a company called House.
Oh, House, yeah, okay.
So look, she instead of her stepping up and solving the problem, she's continuing to say, hey, I'm going to charge you anyway. So it's just not going to happen. I just find it so funny that she did this. Anyway, let's do this. Let's go to commercial, and then we'll come back with some more interesting stuff.
All right.
Hi, this.
clear.
About a charity we formed called Lev 27. Lev 27 is a charity that helps people stay in their homes. Look, sometimes life happens. Many people live paycheck to paycheck, and if suddenly something happens and they can't afford to pay their rent, we will step in and help them. We'll even cover any legal fees to keep them in their home. Go to lev27.org, that's lev27.org, to find out how you can help or make a donation. Thank you. Hey, this is Larry Steinhouse. Do you want to become a public adjuster and take control of your career? My friend Peter Bodarenko, he runs Public Adjusting Academy, and he's hosting a complimentary class to show you exactly how to get started. Learn the ins and outs of the industry, gain valuable skills, and start your journey toward a rewarding career, helping people get the claims they deserve. Sign up today at adjustingacademy.com or call 267-392-9907 to reserve your spot. That's adjustingacademy.com or 267-392-9907. Don't miss this opportunity to start a new career and make a real difference. Attention business owners. Want to be the business everyone sees, trusts, and chooses? Dan Jones and his team at Marketing Agency near you make it happen. PR coverage, media features, SEO that gets you everywhere, even AI overviews. They also handle our websites, including investorschooling.com, SiltonIncomeFund.com, LarrySteinhouse.com, and even our charity, Lev27.org. Add in smart advertising and your brand becomes impossible to ignore, driving real leads and real conversions. Claim your free consultation and plan now at yourfreeplan.com. That's yourfreeplan.com. Don't wait. Make your business the one that people can't stop noticing. Hey, this is Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. How many times are you going to listen to my voice before you finally go to investorschooling.com? I can't believe you haven't signed up for a class yet. You're going to learn real estate investing. You're going to learn stock options trading. You're going to learn things about money that you didn't even know existed. Go to investorschooling.com right now. Oh, my goodness. This Thursday.
All right, so you're about ready to come back in 30 seconds?
All right.
Yep.
There. Hey, this is Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. Listen, I know sometimes you worry about coming to see me because you don't want to invest in real estate, because you don't want to deal with toilets, trash, or tenants. I'm going to teach you a way that you don't have to deal with toilets, trash, or tenants, or even own any real estate and invest in real estate at the same time. You want to learn this, so go to investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com, and take a complimentary class this Thursday, and I promise you, no toilets, no trash, no tenant.
Hang on 1 second. I got to do an extra 30 here.
Okay.
Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. Did you know that we have a radio show right here on WPHT every Saturday at 1 o'clock? It's called The Larry Steinhouse Show. And you want to listen to this show because it's a live show and you can call in. In fact, here's the call-in number.
I don't know why, but they don't have your mid-show disclaimer. I'm going to have to use the disclaimer from the end of the show.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's about real estate, the stock market.
All right, so it's going to sound like you're closing, but it's not.
Okay.
This program is paid for by Investor Schooling. All opinions or statements expressed on the program are solely those of Investor Schooling or their guests and do not reflect the opinions of WPHT or Odyssey.
All right, you're back.
Wow, I'm glad you actually played that disclaimer because I don't want you guys to get in trouble for, the things I said about Black-Eyed Susan. All right, welcome back to the Larry Steinhouse Show. I am Larry Steinhouse. I'm here with Dr. Deb. And we were talking about Black-Eyed Susan. We're done with that conversation. I can't wait to see the going out of business sale sign on her. I really can't.
I was just looking. I didn't see your review on House, but maybe it just didn't come up yet. But I did see another review on Google. It said, just check out this thing on Facebook. There's a whole thing going on. Somebody wrote,
Really?
Whatever.
So there's other people doing it. And look, it's her own fault. I'm sorry. It's her own fault. She should have taken responsibility. But anyway, let's move on to something else. So what kind of cool stuff, are you going to do before the end of the year, Deb?
Well, I'm hoping that the flooring, I'm still working on my Delaware property, so I'm hoping that the flooring and maybe the kitchen I guess the kitchen won't get it, but maybe the flooring will be in by the end of the year. I don't know if that's going to happen though. I don't know. So right now I've been having trouble with the HVAC and the electric. So there was a disconnect between the HVAC guys and the electric guys because the HVAC guys said that they needed a 20 volt, I think, for the I don't know, whatever. So whatever, they said they needed a lesser amount of voltage to hook up the HVAC unit.
20 amp.
20 amp. Oh, what did I say? Well, 20 amp.
For HVAC, you should be more than 20 amp.
Well, they told the electric guy 20. That's what they told the electric guy.
Yeah.
So the electric guy, that's what he put in. But then they're like, no, we need, I think it was 60, or I think he said 60 actually.
So now you have a problem because you got to run a new wire.
Right. So the electric guy's coming out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to fix everything. But the problem is that during that time, all the drywall's been put up and they're trying to tape it and mud it. But because there's no heat in the place, it's taken a while for everything to dry. So while it should have been done already, all the taping and the mudding should have been done already, there's a delay because there's no heat in the place. Sure. So it's kind of holding things up a little bit. But the next step is, I think we're putting flooring in next, so I need to order some flooring. But it's coming along, it's coming along. But
I'm looking forward to see it. I haven't seen it yet, and I'm disappointed I haven't seen it, but I've been so busy.
I know, you're just like, I'm just not important in your life anymore. You can't come and see my place anymore.
You're the most important person because, you're running investor schooling now.
Yeah.
You're in charge.
Scary thought. So,
you're in charge. That's what I say all the time. Debbie's in charge. Debbie's in charge. So what do we got coming up? We got
got a bunch of stuff coming up.
What's the most important thing we want to talk about?
We have, I think you should talk about Champagne and Profits.
Champagne and Profits sounds like a great one. Do we have a website called Champagne and Profits yet?
I don't know if Jonesy was listening to us. I don't know. He would tell us. I don't know if we have one. I thought you set something up.
Let me see if I.
While Larry's looking that up, Champagne and Profits is actually what Larry does once a year to remind him why he does what he does. So for those of you who don't know,
it's a total ego trip for me.
It is. It's a total ego trip. And what's interesting is the joke is that Larry works 80 hours a week to teach you not how to work 40, and he does it because he really loves it. But we put this, he puts this thing together to hear all the student success stories, and all the students come in and they say, I did this because of you, or I walked away with, 30 grand in my pocket because of you, or I bought a bar and a restaurant, I bought a bowling alley, I bought, somebody bought some, halfway house homes, or those kinds of homes, if the people who are getting out of, having trouble with alcoholism and stuff. Some of the guys bought that. Some people buy trailer parks. Some people just make some crazy money on, covered call trading. You hear all these great stories, or with me, with that Delaware property, I bought that property and I got a check for 49 grand at closing. You know what I mean? It was great.
Right.
So you hear all these stories. So it's completely an ego trip for Larry. So he's it reminds him of why he does this. Cause he does work a lot of hours and he makes himself a little crazy. And when he gets a little crazy, he makes us a little bit of crazy, but it's all good.
It's a lot of fun too. So, obviously we have champagne, we have our hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
Hors d'oeuvres. Right? And it's just a lot of fun. It's a fun night. It's a fun night of gathering. It's like a party, right?
Yeah, it is. It's like a mini party.
Right,
and a lot of us are really friendly anyway. A lot of us are friends, so we all kind of get together and it's just a fun night. So that event is actually...
So it's January 13th.
January 13th.
And you can go to champagneandprofits.com. That's Champagne and Profits, A-N-D, profits.com. Champagne, A-N-D, and, champagneandprofits.com, and you can go there, and I think it's $27.
Yeah, something like that.
So $27, you can join us, and it's just it's something you should come to because it's just a lot of fun. If you ever wanted to come to investor schooling, but you don't feel like learning, or you just want to check us out, check the site out, that kind of stuff. We might even have the new office set up. We might. I'm hoping we do.
Yeah, we might.
Depends. We might have the new office set up. We have the new office set up. You guys could get a tour of the new studio. So it definitely would be. It's definitely a fun night. And
and it's not like a class where we're going to be teaching you something. It's really more of a I don't want to say like a kudos, but it's really like a uplifting event. And then you get to meet other people and other students and talk to people one-on-one and say, is this stuff for real? What's your story? How did you start here, and what did you do? And it's a great way to kind of talk to somebody one-on-one and see what it's like here. You know what I mean? Without all the pressure of, do I have to, what am I learning this time? And there's certainly no sales pitch. It's just us getting together and having fun and goofing off.
Hey, Glenn, can you make it?
What, the party?
No, January 13th, Champagne and Profits.
Oh, the Champagne and Profits. I'm hoping. Yeah.
Yeah, come to that.
So put in your calendar for January 13th because it would be great to have you. What?
It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. It's either one of those days.
It's one of those days.
Yeah, usually we do 6 o'clock. Everything's always 6.
Oh, remind me. They don't have the time on here.
Okay.
So remind Dan. He's got to put the time on here.
Okay, right. So January 13th. It's a Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, 6 o'clock. But again, tell Dan that you got to put the time on here.
I'll take care of it.
All right. So champagneandprofits.com. It's a great event. You really will have a good time.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Definitely. All right. What else we got coming up? We got Money Hacks coming up.
We have Financial IQ coming up.
We got Financial IQ, which is amazing.
Yeah, and then we
So
also
the hard
have.
part is trying to describe that on the radio.
I know. I kind of wish. I almost wish we had a couple students to call in who have gone to it because it's such a life-changing event.
Right.
And I always say it's kind of like the foundation of what you need to help yourself get to wherever it is you want to be. Because there's a lot of mindset stuff, but there's also a lot of, work. It's a workshop. Like
Practical workshop.
It's a practical workshop. It's not you listening to us talking about whatever it is we're talking about. It's us introducing whatever it is that we're talking about, and then you guys doing the work for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So you're actually working the whole time, which is great. But then we take little breaks. We do some activities. Like I do a lot of, we'll do some mind mapping stuff, and a lot of it. Sometimes you need to do these mini activities to really drive it into your brain. So we always do those kinds of activities so it makes a little bit more sense. And then we also have, of course we have dinner, we have lunch, we goof off, and we're going to have an event in Vegas. I guess you're setting something up in Vegas.
Yeah, we do something fun. So part of this
Saturday
event,
night we usually do a fun event. So
if you want to, actually, if you go to Financial Retreats, I think it's financialretreats.com. You can go there and you can find out more. But also, if you want to do a quick conversation, whether it's right for you, you can do that as well. So go to financialretreats.com. All right, we're selling stuff. I don't want to sell stuff. I want to talk about money.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, so I've been working on been like dabbling in weeklies for covered calls.
Okay, so you've been doing weekly covered calls. You're making more money.
I'm making more money, so I'm dabbling.
So how much are you making now a month in covered calls?
So I average around. I think last month was around 17,000.
17?
Last month was 17.
With how much money?
With like around 200 grand.
So 200 grand, you're making $17,000 a month.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing. Yeah.
So this is the stuff we teach, and this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. We have success story after success story after success story after success story. I'm telling you, this is what you need to learn. It's amazing stuff, absolutely amazing stuff, right? I tell people that I pay for my house with 300 grand. I pay my $18,000 mortgage every month with $300,000 in a stock options account.
Yeah.
And I can teach you exactly how to do it. The numbers are incredible. So if you come to investor schooling, you can learn how to do this. And I'm telling you, you want to learn how to do this because you will make money. It's funny. I had somebody who was telling me that their financial advisor, their fiduciary, told them that there's something called the 4% rule. You know what the 4% rule is, Deb?
No.
The 4% rule is you deplete 4% of your assets every year in retirement to live off of.
What do you mean deplete 4% of your assets?
So in other words, if you have $1 million in funds, take $40,000 a year.
Okay.
While you're depleting your funds to live off of. So who can live on $40,000 a year? Number one, right?
Right.
But with $1 million, and I'm telling you, I don't necessarily. If you only have $1 million, I wouldn't suggest this. But
right.
if you had more than $1 million, if you took $1 million, you're going to get something like $30,000 to $60,000 a month. Yeah. Doing this process that we teach you, covered call process.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
What's great for me, honestly, like a lot of that money I've been using, like I've been putting it in two places. One is just to pay off some of the loans that I have attached to some of my properties. That's what I've been using to pay my private lenders. And the other half I've been using to pay down credit card debt.
Yeah, it's great. I mean?
So
it'll be gone soon.
Yeah, like the way it's going, like I'll be completely out of personal credit card debt probably within the next month or two, and then I'll work on my business credit.
And then you start banging down your loans, right?
And then I'll start banging down my loans.
Property loans.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I've been doing. Now I did buy a big house, so it changed a little bit, but it's exactly what I'm doing. I have no credit card debt, which is funny because I always have credit card debt.
Yeah.
Now you need to understand that when I say I always have credit card debt, I'm not. I don't teach Dave Ramsey stuff. I have $1.3 million worth of available credit on credit cards. And we teach that too. We teach you how to get 1.3. We don't teach you how to get 1.3. We teach you how I got 1.3 million. Yeah. And you can get as much as you want using these techniques, right? But, so I'm always in debt 50 or 30 or 50 or sometimes 100, sometimes a lot more because I'm working on a project, I'm working on a house or something like that, right? But now I can't even keep a balance because I pay it off so fast. I can't even keep a balance. So
that's right. You could give me one of your cards and I'll take care of.
I already have one.
Right? It's all good. No, it's all good. It's all good.
So things are just rocking and rolling.
I have to say it's taken a lot of pressure off me, you know, because I'm like, all right, this amount is always set and scheduled for just to pay some, like, like my husband got a motorcycle, a couple months ago. That made me crazy. So I wanted to, so the agreement was he wanted to put, I don't know, 10 or 15,000 down or something. I don't remember. And I said, why don't we just put 5 down? And I said, let me use that other money as the payment every month.
Yeah, sure.
So I added it into my account, and that's what I used to pay his bike every month, so I don't have to worry about it coming out of my pocket. So it's like all stuff like that where I have this to pay or that to pay or this to pay, and I'm using the covered calls to pay it, so it doesn't have to come out of my regular quote unquote paycheck. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It really takes a lot of the stress off, and I've really been able to pay down a lot of stuff, which is just, so I did start putting away 30% though, because I realized I wasn't putting any money away. So like 10% for like my rainy day fund, and then 20% I put away just for taxes. Just
that's fantastic.
So I have a separate account that I put it away in, just so that I don't touch it, and it's there in case something happens. It's there, so I don't have to deal with it. So
that's fantastic. That's exactly what you should do. You should be putting. So like I so this year I'm gonna have a major tax problem.
Yeah.
Because I made more money than I ever made in my life this year, which is fantastic. Not just
Well,
in a single year, I should say, right?
Yeah.
So it's great, and next year it's going to be more. But and sure enough, I do put some tax money away. Now this year I didn't have to. Next year I will have to.
Yeah.
So I don't have to put tax money away. I could wait, but I'm not, because the bill's going to be pretty high. So I'm actually taking some extra tax money and putting some tax money away right now.
Yeah.
But I don't usually have to do that. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we teach some stuff on taxes as well. Guess who's here?
Is Mr. Morad here?
Omri's here.
Omri's coming in. Woo!
Come on in, man. Look, he's
he said he was
kissing the glass.
He said he was going to miss the
he's
first
kissing the glass. Hurry up. We need you. Hurry up.
Come on.
Hurry up before the show ends.
Mr. Morad.
Have a seat and tell everybody the phone number.
That's 855-939-1137.
And that's live from Mr. Omri Morad.
And that's just in. Just in. Which is something you should never say in a bedroom, by the way. Never.
Okay.
Just
right.
in?
Larry,
thank you very much for listening to us.
Is he hot? Is he hot?
Yeah, he seems hot.
He sounds hot in my headphones.
He's a little hot. He's a little hot.
I'm always hot.
So
you need to remember that last week there was a guy sitting here named Brian.
Yes.
Who is the stock option aviator. And he talked much more calmly than I do.
Exactly.
So
right.
I had to lower the levels just a bit.
Okay. I missed the show. I don't know, I was doing something.
I actually, by the way, I have to tell you, I listened to the show. I was on a plane. I listened to the show.
Yeah.
I thought it was excellent.
Okay.
I thought the two of you guys did a really great job. What do you think, Glenn? Did they do a great job?
Well, it's because I wasn't there. That's what it is.
No, they were good. They were very good.
He's hot in the switcher, too. Wow.
I know why. I know. I am hot, by the way.
You are hot.
I am hot. I know.
You're just,
Yeah, you're hot everywhere.
I know. I'm always hot.
I know.
You got all that dark hair. There we go.
Dark hair?
Yeah. I always like dark hair, light eyes. I always like dark hair and light eyes.
Kimmy says you made her day.
Yeah, so if you have dark hair and what? Light eyes?
Light eyes.
Please call us at 855-939-1137. We have a match for you. That's 855-939-11. Yeah, I know. But he also
I can look, I just can't touch.
Everybody needs a spare, right? You need a spare in life.
Yeah.
What
is it? What is it?
Do you spare?
I'm married, not dead.
When you get a flat tire?
No, I'm married, I'm not buried.
No, I'm married, I'm not dead. That's what it is. I'm married, I'm not dead.
Well, I remember when we went to Vegas and you were like flirting with the...
Oh my God, he was so hot. Do you remember him? Oh my God, I remember that. Was great. So we went to a Bill Walsh event, right? And there's a bunch of us walking. And so, there they try to get all your attention. So they were the guys from the Chippendales, and they had these beautiful bodies.
Breasts?
Look at the way she's rubbing her.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked. A breast?
I know.
They had these beautiful chests, tight black pants. I mean, just gorgeous. And then, of course, they have the topless girls with the shirt, with the jackets barely covering their boobs.
Do you have a thing for men with leather pants?
No, with nice chests. I like that nice chest.
I have a thing for women in leather pants.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I think it's all guys.
And spandex.
No, leather.
And spandex. I said and spandex.
And spandex,
right.
Okay.
It's the spandex I don't get.
So I'm very worried about you because in every place that you need to be serious, for some reason you're getting hot for somebody.
What are you talking
It
about?
used to be Larry's lawyer in the past.
Oh my God, he's another one.
It's like
gorgeous.
Every person you need to be serious. They're like, yeah,
gorgeous. Have you ever
it's
seen? Have you seen his lawyer? That criminal. Oh my God, the guy's gorgeous. He's married, but I mean, oh my God, he's gorgeous. Because I remember when I first saw him, and I walk over to Larry. I'm like, why didn't you ever tell me you had a cool glass of water for a lawyer? And he's just looking at me like, what? And I'm like, oh my God, he's gorgeous.
If you want to be in a place you will never be judged for the way you look, come to Investor Schooling. Go to investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com.
I'm allowed to look. Like I said, I'm married. I'm not dead. You know, like gorgeous. So gorgeous.
So I'm very worried sometimes if we say things and I can say something that will annoy my wife. And you're the same. You can say something that will annoy your wife. And here's a woman that sits here, and she can say whatever she wants, and apparently it doesn't annoy anybody.
I know.
My husband doesn't care.
It's wild, right?
He doesn't care. You both.
I know. Your husband's the coolest guy ever.
He doesn't care about any of that stuff. Like he's just like whatever, knock yourself out.
And you're the coolest wife ever.
I know. You know what's interesting? Remember I told you about Thanksgiving, how we had our friend over, and he's a bodyguard for porn stars.
He's what?
He's a bodyguard for porn. You missed that conversation.
He's a bodyguard for who?
Porn stars.
Oh, porn stars.
Porn stars. Yeah, he does that part time. So I was talking to his friend. I'm like, dude, you should get Phil a job as a porn star security guard. And he's looking at me like, he's like, are you serious? I'm like, oh yeah, I think it'd be great. He'll have a blast. You know, I'm like, he'll definitely gets to see some action.
Are they hiring right now?
I don't know, but I don't know if you're,
It's Pawn Stars.
No, porn.
Oh, real porn. Oh, okay.
Real porn. Yeah, real porn. 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 Real porn.
So.
You see,
I'm trying to figure out like
when we were
where
fat.
to go from that.
When we were fat and we looked intimidating, nobody came to us with this job offering. Now we lost weight. I don't look like a bodyguard anymore. And now this job offer comes.
Have you seen Phil? He's scary. He's a scary looking guy.
I know he's a scary looking guy.
So listen up, guys. We got like 15 seconds, maybe like 30 seconds before the show ends. So. We can have this conversation on the other side.
Yes, we will.
So let's do this. I want to thank all the listeners for listening. I definitely want to thank Black Eyed Susan for letting me have a complete viral post about how bad her company is. And I highly recommend that you stay away from her, but that's up to you. Anyway, I want to thank Omri for finally coming in. I want to thank Dr. Deb for being here. And, of course, the
sweet
Glenn Page for being our producer today and doing a great job on the show. And if you're sticking around, we might have another hour coming up in a couple of
Yes, we will.
minutes.
Bye-bye.
So go to investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com, and you can take a free class this Thursday and learn how to make as much money as Debbie is. See you Thursday.
This program is paid for by
Okay, you are clear.
Thank you.
The program.
Cool.
Omri is very hot.
Still, okay.
I don't mean.
I know why.
I don't mean.
I'm not close. I can be like that, but then there is like echo.
No,
All right, I dropped him down. You want to talk some more?
Yeah, I can talk some more. Have you seen the new studio?
It's still very hot.
Yeah,
it looks good.
Yeah, I hear that I'm hot too. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're very high.
Hang on 1 second.
Larry,
I got it.
Yeah.
Hang on.
are you in the studio or the headphones?
Please hang on, Omri. Please.
No, I'm talking to Larry.
Free Odyssey app.
Dawn Stensland here with my secret.
Okay.
Lower me in the headphones too, Larry. It's very hot.
Winter events and parades, thanks to my heat holder thermal socks, gloves, and
Okay, let's start with Larry. Larry, can you give me your level again?
yes, flannel or
Let's start with me because he's busy doing something. But how to start with me, Glenn? All right.
What I did was I just lowered Omri's input, his microphone input. So again, Omri.
1 2 1 2. Now I don't hear myself at all.
Yeah, I don't hear you now anymore.
Yeah, but you hear him. How does he sound to you, though, Glenn?
Check out Bet365's on
One more time, Omri, please.
Hey Glenn, how are
Bet on
you
the team to
today?
win, and they take a 17-point lead.
Talk the way you're going to talk on air, please.
No, this is the way I talk on the air.
I mean, he's low.
Okay.
He's very low.
I'm very, very low.
No, you're low in the headphones. I want to know what the comment.
Hey, 1 2 1 2. Hey Glenn, how are you today?
He's okay in the Comrex.
Okay.
It does
Okay.
sound a little. Can I get Dr. Deb, please?
I am here, and I wanted to tell my story about the super sexy guys in Vegas that one day. That
Can you
was.
stop rubbing yourself?
I'm not rubbing myself. I'm just over rubbing myself.
She's a little hot too, but I don't know if that's maybe because she's a little bit.
Tell us
worked up.
about it.
Maybe I'm a little excited about that. You know.
She's
You know, it's funny.
still-
Like all the people on Facebook are listening to this conversation.
she's still a little hot.
I know the mid show is always fun too. So,
You actually brought Black Eyed Susan in the show?
Oh
yeah,
no,
I
we
blasted her.
blasted her. He blasted her.
even filed.
All right, so let's hang on 1 second. Larry, can I get your level?
Yeah, my level is this.
They won't
I am
take your
tired
case
of looking at
unless they
Omri's
know they
face.
will reduce
All right, so I feel like Dr. Deb and Larry still have to come down a hair.
for
All right,
your
we have
we're
to
too hot?
consultation. 800.
Yeah,
Am I too
Dr.
hot,
Deb and
really?
Larry. You're fine, Omri.
Ah, okay.
800 323.
I
So
can
Deb
barely
is
hear
really
myself.
hot too. I don't know why. Let me
You
go.
have
Let me.
nothing to lose.
I gotta
but
fix
As if there was
her.
any question.
800.
So hold on.
We were fine. We were fine until
Omri came
no
in.
offense, until Omri came in.
Yeah, everything was
And
fine until
everything
Omri
went
came in.
wonky.
Story of my life.
Everything went wonky.
Deport.
Got
Wonky.
30 seconds now to get this straightened out.
Those are plummeting because you just assume that Mexican people drink Mexican beer. I like
Corona.
Corona.
Are you coming to the, wow, why it's so hot? Now I hear myself very hot.
Number 1 2 years ago in 2023.
You want to,
What?
Fine.
What do you do,
another
Larry?
30 seconds, Larry?
Sticking Dylan Mulvaney,
We're another commercial.
which was the number 1 beer in America.
Whoa,
tanked and
whoa.
took off.
You hear that?
Stop, stop.
Start your day with Kale and Company.
Why is
Morning
this
6
working?
till 10 on Talk Radio 1210 WPHT
Why
and
can't
the
I
free
lower
Odyssey app.
Hey,
There's
this is
effect.
Larry Steinhouse with Investors.
Yeah, now I'm feeling like Omri's kind of echoey and hollow.
Yeah, there's effect.
Go to
You put an effect there.
investorschooling.com. I can't believe you haven't signed up
I
for a
didn't know I
class
did.
yet. You're going to learn real estate investing. You're going to learn stock options trading.
Why
You're going to learn
would- why
things
would
about
I
money that
lower
you
the
didn't
game?
even know existed. Go to investorschooling.com right now. Oh my goodness. This Thursday, investorschooling.com and take that free class. See you there. Hey, this is Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling.
That's gonna
Did
be
you know that we
super
have a
hot. I
radio
think they're
show
off.
right
That's why
here at
they left off.
WPHT every Saturday at 1 o'clock? It's called The Larry Steinhouse Show. And you want to listen to this show because it's a live show and you can call in. In fact, here's the call-in number.
It won't let me lower the game.
You want to try another test, or do you want to keep
I might have
working
to
on
go
it?
to another
Call
microphone
in.
for
You can
that.
ask us questions about real
I'm
estate,
like, ooh.
stock market, even
What is
pump-
this?
Make The echo's gone now, right? sure The you echo's tune
Yeah,
in.
no,
Right?
no,
Because
I have
that's-
to.
This is Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. Hey, this is Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. I've
Are
been
you
talking
good?
about myself for all these years. Now it's
Okay.
time for you to hear from one of our great clients.
Investor Schooling lives up to the promises. Larry's a great teacher.
Maybe Deb and Omri can talk once we get started, and you can work on the problem if there is one.
Sure.
Now, Deb, can I talk?
All right, I'm here. How do I
Investor
stand now? Am I
Schooling,
still
and
really
you can
hot?
be just like Charlie and
That's a little bit more reasonable.
Okay.
Investor
Yeah,
Schooling.com. there's something wrong with her We'll see you gain. I can't Thursday.
Now
control
it's
it.
me. How do you hear me,
This is
Glenn?
Larry Steinhouse with Investor So I had to switch
Okay.
microphones.
He's okay.
Ways to prepare for
Yeah, I have
retirement
different
and
mics that I'm
annuities
using.
Are not. Is it
Bring
better?
them.
Come learn.
Yeah, I think all of you could possibly come down just a little bit.
We,
Okay,
we,
that's
we
a little.
replaced
Way
her
different
stick.
ways that you can make more money in retirement than you actually. Okay, that's. I just expected loaded to.
Oh,
the main
Uh,
out. Go to investorschooling.com.
All right, let's fly with it, and if there's an issue, we'll fix it on the fly.
Okay, sounds
Is that
good.
okay?
Yep,
Kimi say I'm very low.
This
that's
program
good.
is paid for
I know.
by
Maybe
go.
to the switcher.
No,
That's
All
what I'm
right, here we
saying.
go.
Investor Schooling or their guests and do not reflect the opinions of WPHT or Odyssey.
WPHT.
I'll adjust on the fly and let you know
Sure.
what we need to do.
EM Automobile Studios, powering your drive with 10 brands and 20 locations.
You're hot.
On the free Odyssey app. The Larry Steinhouse Show.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome once again to another high-energy edition of the Larry Steinhouse Show. I'm your host, Larry Steinhouse, and joining me today is the brilliant Dr. Deb Anderson, bringing her sharp insight, wisdom, and the perfect balance that we all count on. And Omri Morad is here today as well.
I'm not insulted at all.
What? Why
Bringing-
would you be insulted?
Bringing the sexy voice.
Ooh.
Go ahead, use that sexy voice. Go ahead.
Ooh. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Good
hey now.
afternoon.
Hey now.
Wow.
What? What's that look for? Look at that look you're giving me. What am I
is he-
doing wrong?
I want to know how he was rubbing the microphone in a certain way too.
Oh,
It's
there
very
you
weird.
go.
I got to
There
bring.
you go.
I didn't bring.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
didn't
sure.
bring Omri's
I'm not
camera
sure
in.
if any people hear me right now or not. I hope they do. Kimi is the one to tell us if somebody is hearing me.
I didn't bring Omri's camera in. So
Yeah,
can't-
where
can't
are
see
we?
him.
What are we? We are investorschooling.com, and we are the Larry Steinhouse Show. So you can go to investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com and join us for a free means complimentary class this coming Thursday.
Right, and you can call in at
855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137. Come, join us for this madness at 855-939-1137. 1137.
I love it. Sounds great.
Okay.
All right. I got him.
Have we done the intro? I don't know what we're doing. It's crazy all over again.
I kind of interrupted the intro because we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
All right. Today we're diving into stock options, real estate, and wealth building strategies, plus the latest on the economy, politics, and current events, all broken down so you can understand how it affects your money and your financial future. Expect great insights, practical advice, and maybe even a few shocking takes, but that's what we do best. Hey, we're broadcasting live from Investor Schooling headquarters, your home for learning how to invest in real estate, trade stocks, and take control of your financial life. Don't forget to RSVP for our free Thursday night class at investorschooling.com. It's the perfect way to start your financial journey or take it to the next level. And I want to thank our sponsors. First of all, my friend Dan Jones at Marketing Agency Near You. They are the team behind all our websites, investorschooling.com, sultanincomefund.com, larrysteinhouse.com, and our charity, lev27.org. If you'd like, you can have Dan give you a free consultation on your website or your marketing material at yourfreeplan.com. That's yourfreeplan.com. You can also check out our friend Peter at pbadjusting.com. My friend Peter and his team help homeowners get more money from insurance claims. Visit pbadjusting.com to learn more. Also, the Sultan Income Fund. You can invest with the Sultan and collect like a king. What are you guys doing?
He's just being a goofball.
What are you doing?
I just looked over.
What's the matter? You're bored when I go through the sponsors?
Yeah,
just resting on the
You know,
microphone.
the sponsors pay a lot of money to be on this show.
I'm resting on the microphone.
Do the sponsors.
You
Do
should
the
listen
sponsors.
very carefully.
Do the sponsors. Do
You
the
should listen
sponsors.
very carefully now.
Stop complaining and do the
I
sponsors.
didn't tell her to laugh. I'm resting on the microphone. I don't know what she's laughing about. It's Debbie.
Our sponsor, Sultan Income Fund.
Yes.
Invest with the Sultan, collect like a king. Designed for accredited investors with a preferred rate of return that we're not allowed to tell you about. We used to say the rate of return was 3 to 4% a month.
You can't say that anymore.
But we're not allowed to say that anymore.
No.
So we can only say that it's the return is so good that our
lawyer
attorney told us we can't say what it is anymore. Okay. We also have the Joe Keller team at Cross Country Mortgage. The only person I trust to get me a mortgage, whether you're buying, refinancing, or investing, Joe Keller and his team make it happen. We don't have a contact information for Joe Keller in
He actually make it so
in
good
this
for
advertising, so we need to get a contact information for him.
Okay.
All right. And of course,
I could get you his number. Do you want his number?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, give me 1 second and I will grab it for you.
So Joe Keller team, if you guys want a mortgage, call this guy.
All right, hold on. Give me a second.
We are so prepared in this show.
I know. So Joe Keller's number,
already.
his work number is 215-335-6910. Again, that's 215-335-6910, and his mobile is 215-817-9084. Again, 215-817-9084.
And of course, we want to hear from you. Call us at
855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137.
All right, grab your coffee, turn up the volume, and get ready for another insightful, entertaining, and financially empowering episode of
The Larry Steinhouse Show.
Let's get started.
Yes.
Woo.
What do you want to start with?
I know. What's up with you?
I'm good. I think.
So I have been miserably sick all week.
I know. I was there.
I know. So I came off the cruise ship last Saturday. I came off the cruise ship, and I was sick. And Sunday, I was so sick I couldn't get off the couch.
I know.
Which was horrible. And
you
all week I've been
not
sick.
going, yeah.
What?
You consider not flying on Monday.
I considered not flying on Monday. On Monday we went to the mobile home park, but I was still sick. I was sick all week, and the funny part was like, you know, when we go to the mobile home park, we want to go to Hard Rock Casino, we want to have a good time, right? Which we had a really good time actually.
Yeah, we always do.
So this is the funniest thing. So when we go to Hard Rock Casino, we go into the high stakes room, and Omri sits there, and there's one massage girl named Kristen.
A massage girl?
A massage
girl.
In the high stakes room.
Right.
Yeah.
So they walk around, you know, they give the players massages, right?
Yeah, I got it.
But, you know, shoulders and nothing naked because we're playing.
That
you
is
know,
the most ridiculous
I
thing.
completely agree, Glenn.
Don't
I
ruin it for me.
Completely agree. I completely agree.
This is
It's
the
like-
greatest thing in the whole world. Stop.
That's the dumbest thing.
Hey, it's like
Oh my
it's like
God.
$500 to $1,000 per hand. Let me rub your shoulders so that your arms don't get tired. Come
No, but
on.
no. We fixed it.
You fixed
so
what?
we fixed it because
fixed what?
he is playing and I'm getting the massage.
Right,
And
that's
then,
exactly right,
and then
right.
there's no distraction.
Right. So
we
what I
fixed it.
So what I do is, so Omri's sitting next to me, and Omri doesn't want to play those numbers, which I understand. And so the very first time we went there was 6 months ago, 9 months ago,
Yeah.
we met Kristen, right? And every time we go, she's there, and every time and it's funny, like other massage girls come by, can you have a massage now?
No,
Massage
we're
now?
waiting for
Massage now. And Kristen walks in, and we're like, here you are, and like she knows.
I swear to God, she's looking for us every night.
Right, I'm sure she is.
I swear to
So
God.
I get grief for saying that a guy is hot when I'm in Vegas, and you guys are getting massages from a
I don't get a
specific
massage.
girl.
Wait, slow down. I don't get a massage.
This is every massage is erotic in your way.
When you're sitting at a table,
Yeah,
throwing-
with your clothes on, normally nice clothes, not in a pajamas or a lingerie.
I'm just saying that all I said is that I just enjoyed the company of a guy on the street. Let me rephrase that. That came out totally wrong.
Can I say something? Debbie, can I say something? You are touching yourself a lot for today.
No, I'm not touching myself.
You are
I'm
touching
like
yourself
hovering.
a lot today.
I'm hovering.
You're touching yourself
no,
a lot.
I'm
I
hovering.
haven't seen you touch yourself
haven't-
so
Oh,
much.
stop it. You guys are overreacting. I'm not touching
we have
myself.
Phil Anderson on the line. Can I Phil?
Right. So anyway, Omri gets so the massage girl comes in, and I let Omri get some massage. And it's funny because it's like I hear on the left side of me, I hear ooh, right, and then I win a big hand. I go yeah, right. So it's like this table is
exactly that.
Yeah,
But it's exactly that.
That's funny. That's so great.
So anyway, I'm
Funniest
sick.
thing in the world.
So I'm sick. And the funny thing was, the only thing that helped was a glass of Macallan 18-year-old Scotch.
Yes.
It was the only thing that had to help me from being able to actually not be in pain. But of course,
because
whenever
it
we
numbs
go,
you, or because
I'm not sure if it numbs me or if it actually makes my stomach feel better. Either way, there was no pain.
Okay.
Or a lot less pain.
Alcohol fix everything.
I know it does, right? So I would have a couple of those drinks, and he's getting his massage, and I'm going and we wanted to go to this restaurant in there called Council Oak, which is a steakhouse, really, really good steakhouse. Now,
Okay.
meanwhile, my stomach is ripping apart,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm like, I don't want to disappoint my best friend and my business partner. I want to take him to this restaurant because that's who you are. I don't want to disappoint you.
Okay.
So I want to take him to this restaurant, right? And we go, and it was not a good idea.
Okay.
And the funny thing, we did all the good preparation to recover. We ate McDonald's.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
We did all the good preparation to recover.
The funniest thing was, right, so that lunch that day, the only thing I was craving was a McDonald's regular hamburger.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't craving like a Whopper or it was a McDonald's. And the reason I think is because I know my body. So my body wants to absorb. I feel like my body's telling me to absorb the stuff that's in my stomach.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's so much bread in a McDonald's hamburger because there's no meat, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's what I wanted, and it was okay, but it doesn't matter what I eat. I mean, I just had electrolytes, like a whole bunch of electrolytes that my wife sent me in with.
Sure.
And that seemed to help. But still, I'm dying. I got so much to do, and I can't do it because I'm in pain. And it's very debilitating. It's like, and the pain kind of like, I can't explain it, but it's like, it messes with my head, because I'm in pain. I'm actually doing the radio show right now in pain.
You're expecting it. Now it's like a wave, and the next wave is coming, and you don't know when it will come.
Right, and I've been going to the bathroom like 4 or 5 times a day, and nothing solid. I'll put it that way. Right, so on Monday I'm gonna have to go to the doctor because I think it's a problem. What?
If you want to share with us your bowel movement, you can call us too at 855.
I know it's a little more than I want to know, but okay, But I get it. You're not feeling good. All right, sure.
It's okay.
Right.
Bananas, actually, you should eat some bananas. Help bind you.
The what?
Bananas will help bind.
Bananas.
Yeah,
bananas. Yeah.
Yeah, will help bind you.
Good.
Yeah. All I know is like.
No, seriously, bananas will
even
help
last
you.
night, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I was in pain, and I went downstairs and I have work to do. I tried to do my work, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I have paperwork I have to do.
Oh my God! You still haven't done the paperwork.
I have not done the paperwork.
Oh.
I can't do it. I can't. I gotta concentrate. I can't concentrate.
Ah.
it's so it's killing me. So I got to do that paperwork this weekend, because if I don't do the paperwork this weekend, we're not closing on the mobile home park till next week anyway.
It's a problem.
But I got to get it done, and I just it's just one of those things where I'm just I don't like this because it's really hard.
Yeah.
I mean, even student orientation, I had to get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right. Luckily, yeah. So somebody online is saying rice, and actually you're right, because my wife has been giving me rice, and rice has actually been helping.
Okay.
So
Rice
that
is always
and
good, yeah.
and I've been eating Ezekiel bread toasted. So Ezekiel bread doesn't mess up my stomach so much.
What is Ezekiel bread?
It's a very grainy bread.
Very grainy bread. Yeah.
And it doesn't have it has gluten, but it's not the gluten that's made the same way as other bread. So it doesn't upset my stomach. So when I have to have bread, I have Ezekiel bread. Yeah. So it's been good. Like this morning, I had half a bagel sandwich, because I was hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing, it's funny. Like you ever have hunger pains? So I'm constantly having hunger pains and stomach pains. Okay. And it's like I'm switching one for the other. Like I'll eat the food, my hunger pains will go away, my stomach pains will come back.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like no matter what, I'm in pain.
Your piston is eating the engine, but it still needs fuel.
Yeah, right, exactly. I still need fuel, right. I'm nothing's staying. I'm down to 215 pounds. Now, that's great, because I've now officially lost 50 pounds.
215?
Wow.
I've lost 50 pounds now.
215?
215.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now, I've got 15 more pounds to go, but I really don't want to lose it this way.
Yeah, sure. Did you already make your appointment? Did you already make your appointments for the doctor?
No. I'll walk over there, because the doctor's, a couple of doors down from us. I'll go down there. I'll make an appointment. Hopefully, it'll take me that day. If not, that's fine. But I don't know what he's going to do for me anyway. He might look. I don't know who that is, because they know who it is. I don't know who the person is. This is Larry. I look thinner. I don't know who that person is. But I don't know who you are. I don't know by your name who you are. But thank you. I appreciate that. And somebody else saying hi, Dr. Deb. So anyway, where am I? What was I saying?
The studio, our new studio, is coming up well.
I know. So we're designing a new studio. We're putting sound panels in there. By the way, those sound panels are so soundproof that he's working down there, and we're upstairs. I forgot he was down there.
Yeah, it's quiet. You can't even tell at all.
I was there yesterday when the pump was on.
Yeah.
We have a pump next door, and that's part of why we're doing this. The panels. It's amazing.
Yeah, you barely hear it?
You can barely. There was vibration in the room, and I didn't get what the vibration is.
Oh, okay.
And then I went out of the room, and I hear it's the pump.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay.
It was insane.
And we don't have all the panels on the wall yet either.
I know. Yeah,
and then we're going to take these panels, we'll put them on the ceiling.
Okay.
So cool. that'll really that'll make it dead in there.
Okay.
So we'll make the. So we'll
How will you put those panels in the ceiling?
Screw them in.
Okay.
We'll just screw them in.
Okay.
But it's plastic up there, isn't it? Plastic here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but but that's right. It will screw it to the joist that hold the plastic up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll come up with a nice looking design.
An idea, yeah.
Okay.
It'll look nice. But I'm really excited about moving to the studio.
Yeah.
Because now we're gonna have a bigger room too. So when we can actually fit more people in.
We made a good decision.
When we interview, yeah, exactly. It was a much better decision. You're right.
So I guess my question is, how is the conference room coming along? Because we don't have one now. Because the new radio room is where our old conference room was, right? So now all the stuff is in the middle of the way,
right?
And we don't have
the conference room next door of the building we're renovating. We bought the building already. We're renovating the building next door. Unfortunately, it's taking longer to get the permits through than we hoped.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah, that's the only problem. So we're kind of stuck, because the sprinkler system company, we needed to move sprinkler heads. I don't understand why it matters. I mean, we'll just move the sprinkler head before we put the ceiling in. Big deal, right? But no, the township had to have the sprinkler head designed before they approved the plans. So whatever.
Okay.
All right. So why don't you give the phone number again, Omri?
We are at 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. So I have a question for you. Maybe it will remind people that we are a financial show, and they will call with...
Takes all the fun out of it. Come on.
No, of course we are.
What?
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 I don't know. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Okay. And maybe they will call us with financial question. I have a stock question for you. We had something happen this week, and basically Rivian crossed the 18.
I know.
For the first time.
Yes.
Now, 18 is my strike price.
Your strike price, your
sell.
covered call strike price. Fantastic.
So my question...
What'd you buy the stock at? 17.5?
Yeah,
Perfect.
maybe. I know. My
Perfect.
question to you is, we are on what's today, the 5th?
Yeah.
I think?
Yeah.
Right. So
like that.
how do you know between
16.
now, the 5th, until the end of the month, if the option have been taken from you? No,
So the
I'm
stock
sorry.
been taken.
If the stock have been taken, if somebody execute the option.
So they're not going to. Nobody ever does.
How do you know?
Nobody ever does. It's fine. Nobody ever takes it until the end of the month, unless there's a reason to take it. The only reason people take stocks early is because there's a dividend being paid.
I know,
there's
but
no dividend being paid in Rivian. So
the way we teach, right?
What?
The way we teach, when you're on the other side, when you buy the call, not when you sell the call, right? We always say you
Right.
get to your price, you take it and run.
Yep.
Correct?
Yeah.
We don't see it in Charles Schwab.
No. So you need to understand.
They're two different things.
What we're
They're two
talking
different
about
strategies
is we're
we're talking
selling the option.
I know.
Yeah.
But we're selling it to somebody else.
I know. How do I know if they took it or not? Now,
When
today.
you say took it, do you mean took your stock?
Yes.
You won't see it anymore in your stock list.
But in the past, even if the stock went, 5 points over the strike price, over my out price, let's
Right.
call it that, I still saw the stock.
Yeah, because they didn't take it yet. They don't take it till the last day of the month.
Okay.
They won't take it till your expiration date is what I'm really saying.
So that's the thing I didn't understand.
not
Because
gonna take
in my experience, we always say when we were on the other side, when we sold calls, when we bought calls from others, we always say, you got to your price.
Sell it.
Exactly.
But don't execute the option, sell it.
I got you. You sell the option, you
Right.
don't execute it.
Right.
So that's why I don't see it, because they
right.
took the option, but nobody executed it
Right. Then nobody's going to execute the option.
yet.
Not until it expires.
Okay.
But now they may sell it, so they may sell it to somebody else, and sell it to
That's the
somebody else.
thing.
But it doesn't matter because you've already sold it, so it doesn't matter.
By theory, if I think about the theory, if there will be a person on the other side and this person would like to execute the option, basically I will see that my stock is gone in the middle of the month. Am I correct?
Yeah, but it won't happen.
It won't happen.
No. But anyway, what we're talking about, so you guys understand, is we have we teach something which is selling covered calls, which is amazing. We do so well with this. Anyway, let's do this. Let's go over to Michael in South Carolina.
Wow.
What's going on, Michael in South Carolina?
Hey, hi, guys. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, I remember
I
you.
told you I was going to buy you lunch when you came through from,
Florida.
from Philly to, Florida.
He followed
Well, you do
us.
understand that where I fly, right? I
give
can't
me a
just.
No, but he followed us when we did the road trip with the Alante.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yes.
I remember you. I
exactly.
remember.
Oh, I want to ride in the back seat at least.
You don't want to ride in the back seat of that
Ride in
car.
the passenger seat.
Yeah, you don't want to ride in the back seat of that car.
This is not a threat, but you can take a ride in the trunk if you want.
Yeah, exactly. So tell us, what is your question, Michael?
Well, anyhow, the English say, there are so many convertibles in London that the reason is that they make a super hot heating, system. When you turn your heat on and you drop your top, and that's how they.
Debbie got excited because she said drop your top.
Many spiders.
You see? You see, it's me.
He can't hear us. He can't hear us interrupting.
So,
all right.
so as a
But go
car,
ahead, Michael.
As a car guy, I 100% understand what you say.
So hold on. Let's go back to Michael. Though. So what is it that you called for, though? By the way.
Well, two things. Number one, I was going to commiserate with your bathroom issues. As you get older, stuff happens. And the medicine sometimes gets to you. Anyhow, the second thing is, you guys never talk about... I'm down here in South Carolina. You never talk about people... how do we, go to investor schooling...
.com?
There's no frickin' way that I can come in and see you guys. So how does this happen?
Have you gone to investorschooling.com yet? Have you gone
I'm
to?
down here in South Carolina.
Have you gone to the website investorschooling.com?
All right, so you do have a distance learning program. See, you never say that on the radio. Is what I'm sharing with you. I know you do. I do know you do. Okay, so, but I just wanted to let you know that you never talk about that on the radio.
Well, because I was afraid you might be a student, and I'm afraid of you.
Know that.
No, all right. So go to investorschooling.com.
Well, I have your book.
Well, thank you.
So I'm in your head.
Have you read the book?
Or you're in my head, whatever.
You're blowing Omri's mind right now. He has so many things he wants to comment on.
That's all. I'll let you guys go.
So I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Go to investorschooling.com. So everybody who's in the sound of my voice, go to investorschooling.com and you can take a complimentary class this Thursday night, either online or in person. If you're local, I highly recommend you come in person and come meet us, because it's much more fun.
Exactly.
But you don't have to be in person. It's still a lot of fun, even if you're not. All right. We have another Michael in Delaware. What's going on, Michael?
Hey, how you guys doing? Love your show.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I work for like a high tech company, and I have employee stock program, and my stock's done extremely well, and I'm not allowed to do options or anything with that stock currently because of it's in an employee stock program.
Yeah, sure.
But what I was wondering was, what are your thoughts? I'm getting ready to retire early next year, and I pretty much debt free except for my mortgage. And I was thinking about paying off my mortgage, taking the profit and paying off my mortgage. I know it's not financially the best thing I can do with that money, but the peace of mind might be very good. But I was wondering your opinion of, what your thoughts are on that.
So it's a personal thing, right? Some people want to have their houses paid off, and that's a personal thing. You want to have your house paid off, pay off your house. Financially, the best thing to do is, actually, I would even take one step further if you're going to do it my way. I would actually pay off the house, and I would get a home equity line of credit immediately. As a matter of fact, you should do that now while you're working. So you should pay off your house now, get a home equity line of credit now, because if your house is paid off and you have a HELOC, you can write checks off of that HELOC anytime you want. So you don't have to go apply for a mortgage if you needed some money to invest in something or something you want to do. I mean, if you could borrow money at 8% and you can make...
I'm pretty...
Okay?
Yeah, that's a great idea, because I was thinking, I'm very handy, and I may want to do some flips or work, do something like that. So that would be a great way to do that and still have peace of mind of having the mortgage paid off. Okay.
So, but you started with telling us that you have stocks that you got. And when
he doesn't have. They're in an employee stock program, so he can't touch them.
When he retire, right?
Then he can do it.
He keep them. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants with them.
He wants, right.
So then he needs to think about what he wants to do. And I mean, I don't know what's the value of his, how much they are.
So when are you retiring, Michael? When are you retiring?
Retiring in March.
Okay. Do you have money now besides that stock money?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you should come to see us. You should come to investorschooling.com and come see us, because a lot of things. You're about to make a major mistake when you retire. I don't know which one it is, but you're about to make it. Because when people retire, there's so many different choices that you have. Go ahead. There's so many.
I understand. That'd be I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. There's so many different choices that people have when they retire. They have their pension program, whether they should take survivor benefits or not, which, by the way, I'm going to tell you, never take survivor benefits. I'll tell you how to do it the other way. You also have, you have insurance decisions you have to make. You have what to do with your, in this case, your stock purchase program or investors or other investor money. That's the kind of stuff that you need to have in place before you retire. You need to know the decisions you're going to make. Because, you go to HR and they say, hey, you want to leave money? Are you married, Michael?
Yes.
Right.
My wife has her own business, by the way. So,
great.
One of the things we got to do, she's younger, so we're going to have to get her health care. But,
you definitely need to talk to me because there's all kinds of things you need to structure. So now, now if you walk into HR's office because you retire and they go, hey, Do you want to leave a benefit for your surviving spouse if anything happens to you? And what's your answer? Your answer is automatically yes, because you love your wife, and even if you don't love your wife, I'm sure you do, but even if you don't love your wife, you don't want to be a jerk about it and not leave her money, right? So that's a mistake that they make. They don't understand the choices that they really have, because the HR person just clicks boxes. They don't give you financial advice. They just click boxes.
Yeah,
so
they,
what you want to
they
do,
have no idea.
right?
Yeah.
So you want to learn how to do this properly, how to structure the survivor benefits properly without using up your survivor benefit. So it's very important that you do it this way.
Gotcha.
I mean, if she goes first, you gave up that money, the extra money, forever. But there's other ways to do it, structuring it with life insurance and doing it the right way. All right, so you need to come here. Why don't you come this Thursday?
Okay.
Matter of fact, this Thursday we're going to probably be talking about trusts and LLCs. So that's actually a really great topic, just for anyone. Trust and LLC is a great topic. So how to set up a trust, how to set up an LLC, and how to make it so that you become untouchable in case there's an issue.
Yeah, that's good because my wife's business, she has an LLC, and we think an S corp at this point is probably
good.
Is probably the better way to go. She's growing her business, so yeah. Okay, all right, good. I'll try to schedule that. Unfortunately, I work Thursdays till late, but I might be able to do online if I can.
Okay, well do that if you have
a little bit of a drive, but not too bad.
Yeah, you're better off being here, but that's right. You don't have to come here all the time either. All right, cool.
Yeah,
I appreciate the call. And by the way, you know what you do?
All right, thank you, sir.
You said? Did you say? Do you have a copy of my book?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. All right, for everybody else out there, if you want a digital copy of my
quite a bit.
Cool. All right, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. All right, anybody else out there who wants a digital copy of my book, send a text message to the phone number 26786. That's 26786, and you send the word HACKS, HACKS, HACKS to 26786. That's HACKS, and you'll get a digital copy of my book. I highly recommend that you do this and read the book because there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Because everything you think about money, everything you think you know about money is wrong, right?
Right.
Right.
So we'll go to commercial, but after commercials, we'll be very happy to talk to you. So please call us 855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. Everything you want to know about money, every concern, every question, we are here for you. Commercials? Commercials.
Hey, this is Larry.
Listen,
I know sometimes you worry about coming to see me because you don't want to invest in real estate, because you don't want to deal with toilets, trash, or tenants. I'm going to teach you a way that you don't have to deal with toilets, trash, or tenants, or even own any real estate and invest in real estate at the same time. You want to learn this, so go to investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com and take a complimentary class this Thursday, and I promise you, no toilets, no trash, no tenants.
I need to make some new
This is Larry
commercials
Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. Did you know that you can buy real estate with absolutely no money out of your pocket? That's right. If you've listened to our show or if you've read my book, Money Hacks, I talk about how to buy real estate with absolutely no money out of your pocket. You should come this Thursday night to a complimentary class at Investor Schooling and learn more. Learn how to buy properties with no money. Learn how to make money at closings and learn how to make a monthly income. Go to investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com. Take your complimentary class this Thursday. This is Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. Did you know that you can leverage the stock market with a little bit of money to make a lot of money? That's right. We have something that we teach called stock options, and you can make a lot of money with a little bit of money using stock options. Yep, you got to learn how to do it. So go to investorschooling.com and you will learn how to do it. Take a complimentary class this Thursday, and I'm going to teach you that and more. Investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com. We'll see you there.
All right, so you've got another caller coming up after Joe. I got to get their info.
Awesome.
How to invest in real estate.
And also, I don't know what's going on with Omri's mic, but his level isn't too low, but he just sounds echoey, like he's off mic.
It might be.
It's not horrendous, but it's.
This Thursday, and
I hear you echoey sometimes.
That's Investor Schooling.
Yeah, I'm hearing it
Take
too.
your complimentary class this Thursday.
I don't know why.
We'll see you there.
What are you hearing?
Echo in the headphones.
Oh, echo in the
This is
headphones.
Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling.
I'm not sure. We have a problem here, but you know what? It doesn't matter. We're going to take the whole thing apart
so you need to
this
come
week
to
anyway,
class
so I'm
this
not going to try to
Thursday night,
troubleshoot it now.
And you need need to learn and spend some time with us to see how.
All right, I'll just keep kind of adjusting it on the fly.
Yeah, that's
Omri,
fine.
please try to stay close to your mic.
Sure, no
to
problem.
make money. So go to investorschooling.com and sign up for this Thursday night's class.
All right, we'll be back in 30, and I've got another after Joe and Shimong. Shimong is in New Jersey, by the way.
Okay.
After Joe, you're going to have another caller.
Okay, cool.
I'll have some info.
A lot of altruistic reasons that you should become a real estate investor. That's right, you get to rent houses to really nice people who need houses. And you know what? When there's a housing shortage and you have a house for them, they are so happy. I've actually gotten hugs from tenants. So come to investorschooling.com and you will learn how to be a landlord the right way. That's right, we have a complimentary class this Thursday night, and this way you can get hugs from your tenants too. Go to investorschooling.com. We'll see you Thursday night at 7 o'clock.
This program is paid for by Investors School.
You're back.
Woohoo! Woohoo! You want to go? You want to?
Welcome to the Larry Steinhouse Show.
I was going to say you need to moan.
Woo!
No, he doesn't.
Woo! I'm touching myself and Omri's moaning.
Woo! Okay. Welcome back to the Larry Steinhouse Show. If you were listening earlier, you know what that was in reference to. It was a little bit of a joke. All right, so I want to thank, of course, Dr. Deb for being here, and of course, I'm here with my other co-host, Omri Morad, and we're having a great time. This is the Larry Steinhouse Show, and you go to investorschooling.com, and you can learn how to make a whole bunch of money. Meanwhile, let's talk to Joe. What's going on, Joe?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Good, man.
Yeah, I'm coming back from the airport. Had a job up there. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, my wife said to me a couple of days ago that she doesn't have to worry about money anymore.
That's
Based
awesome,
on,
man.
the covered calls and everything that you're, teaching us. So,
I know who this is.
I knew this too. It took me a minute.
It took me real. Now I realize who you are now. Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Good.
So are you excited,
I
man?
don't think people realize that. I don't think they realize, this is for real. The
They
amount
don't
of money.
believe. Yeah, it's funny.
I made $20,000 last month, and it's like, I never thought I could do that.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing?
And with your help, it's happening.
Right, isn't it amazing?
It is. It's really amazing.
We had my favorite is Dave the truck driver. It's still my favorite story.
Oh my God, Dave's incredible.
Dave the truck driver, which by the way, we're considering the truck driver fund.
Oh yeah.
We're considering it as a third fund.
There you
So it's kind of interesting because what happened was Dave became so good at this that we actually thought, hey, why not make him a fund manager as well? Not yet, but maybe another year. He just needs a little more time to make sure. But so Dave the truck driver, if you guys don't know the story, Dave didn't even know what the stock market was. I mean, he heard stocks. It's all he ever heard his entire life. And he came to us, and he's made almost $100,000 this year.
I know. I think he's at like 80 or 90
As a
so
truck
far.
driver, he was making $60,000 to $75,000 a year consistently.
Yeah.
Right, and now he made almost $100,000 trading stock options.
Yeah.
And he's like loving it. He's basically not driving a truck anymore. He bought this huge
I know
huge motorhome.
He brought it in when I was away. I
it's
heard about
absolutely
that.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
He bought a huge motorhome. He's like so excited that. I mean, it's funny because he comes to class. He sits in the front on the left. And he just sits there and he just smiles.
He does. He just smiles.
The smile. It's like he
smiles.
doesn't. He just sits there and go, Larry, tell me more.
Yeah,
Larry,
he
tell
does.
me
He just
more.
smiles. He's there to
Larry,
observe, yeah.
He's almost as excited as you getting a massage, Omri.
He actually took. I don't know if you guys know, but him and my husband have a lot of the similar music. So he took my husband out and paid for his ticket to go see some guy. I don't even know, some guy that they both liked. So they hung out together the one night. So
I remember, Joe. I remember when you came in and you were skeptical. You were like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of money. I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I should do this. Are you blown away?
Yeah, blown away because you said, I'll make that money back for you in 6 months.
Yep.
You made that money back for me probably in about 4 months. Like by January,
Awesome.
I'll be able to cover the taxes. And that money, that's it. Everything else after that's gravy.
That's right. Actually,
So,
it's amazing.
Like I said, I don't think people realize that you're telling the truth. And this really does work. So,
It's funny because we get people come in there skeptical. Like even you were skeptical. They come in there skeptical when they're listening on the radio. Like, oh, come on, this can't be right. This can't be right. And then we have people like you call, and it's like, they say. I mean, it's just there's nothing more you could do. It's fantastic. Yeah. And I just love doing this. I love teaching it. I love hearing the stories. I love hearing this story. I love hearing the stories of all the people making money. That's what I live for. That's what Champagne and Profits. We have the event. Tell us about the event, Champagne and Profits, Deb.
So Champagne and Profits, we're having an event. What's it? January 13th? Is that what it is?
13th, yeah.
January 13th. I think it's a Tuesday. I think, right?
Yep, Tuesday.
I think it's a Tuesday.
At 6 o'clock.
So yeah, it's Tuesday at 6 o'clock. It's going to be at the school, and it's really just a fun event for us to just kind of hang out and goof off. So the joke is at the school that Larry works 80 hours a week to teach you how to not work 40, and this event is really for him and for his ego, so that people. He gets to hear all the stories and the student success stories, and it keeps him going for another year. And that's what it's all about. So we've had students who come in and say, "Oh, I bought a bar, I bought a restaurant, I bought X house. I'm making $20,000 a month on covered calls. I bought a bowling alley.
We had a bowling alley,
and people are doing just so well, and it just gives him that push that he needs to kind of keep going for another year. And it's always just so much fun because we're always talking about it's just like, tell us your story, because we don't always get to hear the story. Maybe one of us will hear it, but not all of us will hear it. And then it shows the other students, hey, this is what you can do if you just put your mind to it. And things just always progress, and it's always just a really fun event. And we just have fun with it. And we have champagne. I just bought all the champagne cups, and then we're going to have to go and get all the champagne. Like 3 of us will have to go to get 6 bottles or whatever, But, we have it catered. It'll be a fun event, and we just goof off and have fun and talk about these stories that are actually happening and how we're changing other people's lives.
And it's
$27
for the ticket.
Yeah,
so you go to champagneandrealestate.com. So Joe, go to champagneandrealestate.com, and you can sign up for this as well. I think you should. Actually, Joe, you get it for free because you're in the program that gives it to you for free.
Yep.
So I don't know if you know the code. I'm not going to tell you over the phone, but if you know the code, great. If you don't know the code, we'll tell you on Monday.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool, Joe. I appreciate you calling. I really appreciate the compliment. Go ahead.
Took advantage of the Black Friday deal, too.
Oh, good. He said he took advantage of the Black Friday.
Financial IQ?
Yeah, Dallas. Coming to Dallas.
Going to Dallas?
Okay, good.
Okay, great.
You did that today, or you did it today?
No, I did it yesterday.
Oh, okay, good.
Before it expired.
Yeah,
excellent.
excellent.
Before it expired.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Excellent, man. Well, thank you, man. We'll talk to you on Monday, and if you guys want to find out more about Joe and his success, come on Thursday. Come Thursday night to Investor Schooling. All right, let's go over to Gene in Bucks County. What's going on, Gene?
Hey, Larry, how are you? I listen to your show periodically, always when I'm in the car running errands on the weekend.
Well, thanks.
So I want to correct a couple things. I'm just let you know who I am.
Are you the guy who called last week and put Brian on the spot?
I did, because he was making incorrect assumptions that when you do a covered call, the exact same thing as selling a put. So
no, that's what you said.
Selling puts, Larry,
that's what you said. That's what you said.
What's that?
You said that.
Yeah. What do you mean that's what?
You said last week, you said if you sell a covered call, it's like buying a put. Or selling a put.
No, it's like selling a put. Correct.
Okay,
exactly,
but it's not the same as selling covered calls.
In the world,
very, very different.
It is. It's exactly the same.
No, I can prove to you wrong. I can prove to you wrong. You want me? I'll tell you the first step. I'll prove to you wrong.
I'm so happy that you called. By the way,
go ahead.
The first proof that you're wrong is when you sign up for doing stock options with any broker. There are 4 different tiers. Right? Tier 1 is the least risk. Tier 2 is moderate risk. Tier 3 is some risk. And Tier 4 is absolute risk, right?
I understand.
So selling covered call is which tier? Do you know?
Correct.
Which tier is selling covered calls?
The lowest tier, because that's what the brokers.
Tier 1.
What the brokers consider it.
It's tier 1, right? What is selling puts? What is selling puts?
Right.
What is selling puts?
The
selling puts is
idiots,
tier 4.
Right.
Okay, so you're the only smart one in the planet. You're right. You're the only one in the whole planet that believes that tier 4 is the same as tier 1.
Well, if you look at the risk reward, if you buy a stock at 20, the example I gave last week,
right,
and sell a covered, do a covered call, buy a stock at 20 and sell the option at $2.
Okay.
Okay. The stock goes to 18 or lower, it's when you start to lose money. Correct?
No, you don't start losing money until you sell the stock.
Well, you have a loss when the stock goes.
You don't have a loss. You have
starting to go negative.
You have a non-captured loss.
Correct. Okay. So basically, your break even is 18, is what I'm telling you. At
Okay.
expiration, your break even
I
is
disagree
18.
with your disagree with your philosophy because I still have the stock and I can still keep it until the stock comes back up. But okay, let's assume let's
Well, you
go
can,
with your
but
assumption
Your break
and
even on that trade
right.
is 18.
If I sell the
that's
stock,
$2.
only if I sell the stock. If I don't sell the stock, then no.
Well, that's fine. That's like if you sell the put at $2, it's the exact same trade.
Okay.
Your
If I sell
break-even
the
is
put at
18.
$2,
and you can get assigned. You would be assigned on the put.
right? But if
and
I
you
sell
would
the
own the stock. So by your philosophy, you didn't lose money yet because you didn't sell the stock.
correct,
Same
but if
thing.
I have a
You buy the
put,
stock
if
and
I
sell
have
the
a
call.
put, and I have to buy the stock from somebody, and the stock goes to 5, and I don't have the money to buy the stock, that's one huge margin call. Huge margin call, right? So
Yeah,
this is where
when you buy the stock at 20, you're putting up the full amount when you buy the stock at 20.
so I have money sitting in an
So
account
what's the
that's doing
difference if
nothing.
You put up the full amount.
So you don't. You actually get
What's that?
there's actually some margin involved in that, and I know of it because I understand how it works. There's some margin involved. So the risk is that you
In
don't
what,
have the money to
selling a
pay
put?
the margin.
Well, in other words, if you have $2,000 to buy 100 shares of stock, you have a choice. You can put up to $2,000 now and sell the option. And then if the stock goes to 5, you don't need to put up any more money. Or if you sell the put at $2 and you have to put up, let's say, $800 in margin.
Okay.
Then when the stock goes to 5, your broker is going to say you need more money. So now you're going to have to put up the rest of the $1,200.
Exactly.
So the difference
That's
is
exactly my point. My
you're-
point is you got to put
you're
more
using
money in
the
your
margin.
account. That's what makes it more risky. What I'm doing is you can't lose your money.
Well-
you can't lose more than you've invested. That's what I teach, and that's always what I
You can't
teach.
lose here. If you have the $2,000,
No.
you can put up to $800 and put the $1,200 in a money market account and be earning money. And then if the broker says you need more money, oh well, I'll put up the other $1,200.
But
so
you
you're putting
don't
up
need
the
more
same
money.
amount.
Do you see what's happening, right? See, listen to what you're saying, Gene, right? If I did this to protect myself, I did that to protect myself, I did that to protect myself, I did that to protect myself. Why don't you just do what I teach that you don't need protection? That's why the brokers call
I'm telling
it
you.
tier 1 versus tier 4. Tier 4 is the most risky
I understand
plays
what the
you can
brokers
play.
do.
So you're smarter than the brokers.
Well,
right?
I'm just telling you, an arbitrage play in the option arena is to buy the stock,
Okay.
and sell the call,
Correct.
do a covered call,
Correct.
and then you can sell a put, and that's called a conversion, and it's a riskless trade.
Fine.
And it's a riskless trade because buying a stock and selling the call
Gene.
is the exact same thing as selling a put.
Well, I appreciate the input, but I just wanted to let people know that it's not the same thing. It's much more dangerous to sell the put cold, sell the naked put, and that's what you talked about last week. And you caught Brian off guard. It was funny. I was listening to the show, and I'm like, oh man, I wish I was there. But now I'm here. But here's the deal, man. Gene, I appreciate it. People make money in the stock market and options in different ways. You have a way that makes money. There's no doubt it makes money, and you're obviously financially sound enough that you could absorb a large loss if you do it wrong. I'm teaching people that have never been in the stock market before. I'm teaching people who want to learn how to make some extra money. I mean, you just heard Joe say he makes $20,000 a month, right, doing covered calls. He has no risk. He doesn't have to worry about it. He doesn't have to look at the ceiling at night and go, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. He just sits back and he collects his money, he collects his premium. And if a stock or two in his portfolio drops a little bit.
Tanks.
What? What's that?
Until the market tanks. Covered calls are great in the sideways or upward market, but the market tanks goes down 30%. You're screwed.
30%, you're not totally screwed, but it depends on the stock, and there are black swan events that can affect this. And I agree with you, but it's the same thing with the puts. So what's the difference? You're selling puts, the same thing. You're going to have worse damage if I sold a put or sold a covered call. Okay, you're right, Gene. There's no arguing with you. You're absolutely right.
It's $2,000.
Okay.
Okay.
You're right.
Let me just correct. You should.
I should
have a fund.
I should tell people that Gene is the. I should tell people that Gene's the authority on this.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Okay, good, because you're not.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
You are.
You're a professional guy.
You are arguing with me.
Because you should talk in terms of exercise and assignments is the correct terminology. So Omri was saying, how does he know
Gene,
if he lost his stock?
Gene, I got a question
He
for
will
you.
get an
I have a question for
exercise
you. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How do you walk through the door in the morning with such a big head?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just trying to provide information to your viewers. The options don't expire at the end of the month.
Listen,
They expire
so my
normal
listeners,
expert-
my listeners and viewers, stop listening to Gene because he's wrong, and just understand that he has an opinion that happens to be wrong, and he can afford the large losses in his plays, and I'm okay with that, Gene. I'm okay with you doing this all day long. In fact, if anybody wants to learn what Gene does, I won't teach it in class. I'll teach it to you privately, because what he's doing is too dangerous for me to give that information to you. I think it's a dangerous play. But
Yeah, I
Gene,
can only lose $2,000 just like you.
Okay.
You're not making any sense. I can only lose $2,000 if I sell a put,
okay.
right?
No,
You can lose
no, you
2,000
could lose a
if
lot
the
more,
stock
but
goes to
you could lose a lot more, but that's fine.
How you
If you
calculate
believe that, you believe that.
2,000?
I don't know. I'm not even sure what he's talking about. But
Tell me how I could lose more.
Gene, why?
I sell one
Why?
$20 put.
Gene, can I
How
make this
can I
real
lose
clear?
more?
Can I make this real clear? You're
Yeah.
wrong, and I don't care anymore. So,
Okay,
go.
Larry.
So,
It's nice
so,
talking
so I
to you.
appreciate you, this
Yes,
listener.
That's why Phil left you. I'm a friend of Phil, so that's probably why you guys broke up.
So
Whatever,
go follow Phil. What do you want from me, Gene? You want to argue with me for no reason. I'm telling you,
Well,
you're
I'm just
wrong.
trying to tell you, you're wrong.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. If you want me to
think
tell
I'm
you,
wrong, we have a professional
you're just brilliant, man. You're much smarter than me. All right, Glenn. Bye.
Okay, Larry. Nice talking to you.
And see, people don't understand. It's like, if you want to lose money, follow Gene's advice. You want to have less chance of losing money, follow my advice. It doesn't really matter to me. It's just, he just doesn't understand that even if the brokerage is telling you that this is the least risky play you could play by tier 1, and he's in tier 4, which is the most risky play you could play, the brokerage is telling you that he's wrong, just by that alone.
Yeah.
And we don't teach tier 4. We intentionally don't teach tier 4 because tier 4 you could lose more money than you have in your account. And I don't want to teach that. I mean, if I have people who want to learn it, and I'm like, okay, I'll teach it to you one-on-one. But I say, why would you want to do this? I want to make 1,000% a month on my options. Well, that's fine, but that's gambling. Go to the casino and have more fun. And if you want to do what Gene does, take $100 bills and burn them one at a time in front of a fireplace, because it'll be more fun than having a margin call of, whatever, 2, 10, 20, 100, million, $1,000, whatever, and losing the money. All right. Anyway.
Well, that was interesting. It's always an exciting day here at this investor radio.
It's like, right, exactly. It's like, okay, whatever,
You know what was interesting? Actually, I'm listening to it, and I have to admit, it was a little over my head because I don't know it as well as you do. But one thing that you said that kind of made me chuckle was, and I guess I do it, and I guess Omri does it too, where you keep telling me something, but I have it in my head that I want to do it that way, and you're like, fine, you're right. So I don't realize it when you're doing it to me, but watching you just now, I saw it when that switch went, and it's just like, all right, you're right. No matter what I say, you're right. Yeah, it's like, you know what? Yeah, because you could see it with somebody else, but you can't see it with you, right? So I'm just like, oh, I guess I do that too, I guess. We both do it, right?
Well, it's called cognitive dissonance. And what it is basically, somebody's clearly showing you that you're wrong about an opinion. They're clearly showing you wrong about an opinion. And when they clearly show you wrong about an opinion, you have to defend yourself because you're like, no. My fight or flight mode says that I'm right and I'm going to defend it even if it's wrong. Now, he's partially right, which I tried to say to him, is that maybe the amount of money that you make is the same, but the risk is higher.
In both cases, you own the stock?
No.
So this is the risk.
It's a big risk. You become the insurance policy.
Exactly, because you don't have the stock. And
it's even worse than that because you're selling puts and you don't have the stock. Well, all right. So you have to buy the stock back. Well, if you have the stock, it's one thing. But if you have to buy the stock back at the price you promised somebody. So if the stock's at 20, you sell a put at 20, and the stock goes down to 10, you have to buy the stock at 20
and sell it at 10.
Now it's even so it's really scary. That's why I don't like it. Yeah. Anyway, so you just learned something too, Deb, huh? That everybody's pig-headed, including you.
Dude, that's so unnecessary. That's so unnecessary. And now, by the way, I'm usually right. By the way, so no.
Right. So, what does my shirt say that I have in front of the room?
Yeah.
If all else fails, do what Larry told you to do the first time.
Yeah.
I like the previous one.
Which
the
one?
previous one was I was always right. I'm not always right on time.
Well, that's different.
That's
That's
different.
This
That's
one's
different.
much better.
That's different. That's
Yes,
different.
yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's get Celeste.
Get what?
To someone
Celeste.
or
Yeah, go ahead,
Celeste.
Celeste. What's going on,
Celeste.
Celeste?
yes. Hi, I'm calling because I heard. I think that the gentleman referred to her as Dr. Debbie.
Yep, that's
This
me.
is the first time we're listening to your show, and she said that she had $200,000 invested, and she was getting $17,000 a month in interest.
Not
interest,
interest.
not
Not
interest.
interest. Not interest.
It's investment income.
Investment income.
Correct.
Yes.
She's getting $17,000 in investment income a month.
Correct.
Yes.
On $200,000.
Correct.
Yes.
All right, so tell me how to do that.
All right, you ready? All right, you ready? I'll tell you what. Let's see. I've got, what do we got? We got 4 minutes. I'm sure I could explain the whole thing in 4 minutes. No, I can't do that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, all right, okay. Well,
No,
then
but-
your investor schooling. Where is your investor schooling? How
Celeste,
do you do that?
go to investorschooling.com right now.
He's in
Investorschooling.com.
Florida.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
It's okay. She can come.
Omri, we got 2 minutes, so let's get to the point. So if you go to investorschooling.com, you can actually click at the bottom. It says I'm not in the local area, and it'll take you to another form that you can fill out, and you can be online. Also, I don't know. Are you an accredited investor?
Am I an accredited investor?
Right.
I think we are, aren't we?
Okay,
I
so
think we are.
accredited
yes.
investor would have to be $1
Yes, we
million
are.
in assets. I'm sorry, $1 million in net worth or more.
Yes,
Making $200.
yes.
Okay, great. We also have a fund you might want to do. If you want to do that, the fund is probably the easiest thing. So you could go to, if you want to send a text message, so you take out your phone, send a text message to 26786. That's 26786. Send the word Sultan, SULTAN.
8.
Right.
6.
And then send the word Sultan.
Mhm.
Right, Sultan, and you'll get information on the fund. So the fund, we actually do the whole thing for you. You make less return, but you're still making substantial returns. You're making 3 to 4% a month. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to say that anymore.
Don't say that.
Return's so great that our attorney says we
Okay.
can't say it anymore. Okay, so you can learn
All
that
right,
too.
26786 Sultan.
Sultan, exactly right. And
Okay.
and
Go to Investor Schooling.
and go to investorschooling.com and sign up for class. And we'll teach you how to do it as well. But so I appreciate you. But yeah, we're killing it. We're making some great returns. That's why we're arguing with this guy
Yeah.
Gene a little while ago. 'cause,
Yeah,
you know,
and listen, that woman, that Susan Black Eye, whatever her name is, that was horrible.
Wasn't that horrible?
That
I
was
know.
absolutely horrible.
Well,
How
thanks,
do you
Celeste.
take somebody's money like
Celeste,
that?
yeah, we got-
you
Celeste.
take somebody's money like that, and then you.
All right, we got to cut you off, Celeste, because we got 30 seconds and we got to say goodbye. All right, Celeste, thank you. We're looking forward to seeing you in class. All right, I want to thank all the listeners for listening. I want to thank Celeste for calling, and Gene for calling, and Joe and Michael and everybody else. I want to thank Dr. Deb for being here and helping us out. Not helping us out, but you're a co-host. And I want to thank Omri as co-host, and of course the Glenn Page is our wonderful producer, putting all the calls in and making sure everybody's cool. If you want to go to investorschooling.com, that's investorschooling.com. You can take classes anywhere you can hear my voice. You can take classes.
Correct.
So go to investorschooling.com, and we will see you Thursday.
This program is paid for by Investor School,
You are clear. Give me a second.
or solely those